that gonna work? We shall see what we shall see, you filthy fucks. Is this dirty? I think it's dirty. Now what's going on? There we go. Now I'm looking sharp. Looking hot and sexy. Oh boy. You're right, I do. Oh, let's get this chat set up, you fucking freaks. Alright. Always something. One way or another. Get it figured out somehow, yeah? Shit. There we go, Buck Native. What's going on? Eddie, you crazy bastard. Scrapulous. Starting it out fucking proper. Got the Joker in here. Just Joker, that is. He isn't the Joker. He is a Joker, a smoker, and a midnight toker. You see the mangina? Hang on. I gotta put these on. I cannot forget. My abs. Son of a bitch. I'm naked. Without my abs. Good Lord. Where's Sharpie Maximus when you need him? I'm just saying. These are not looking good, but they're looking good enough. I mean, I'd fuck me. That's all that matters. That is all that matters. As long as I'm looking hot and sexy for myself. There we go. Sorry about that, human filth. You know me. I gotta look my best for the freaks. Gotta look my best. What a week. What a shitty week. Pork, what's going on, man? The moderator is in the motherfucking house. Midnight stroker. Hey, aren't we all a midnight stroker? I'm just throwing it out there. We all know how it goes. Sometimes you just gotta kill that fucking late night boner. You know? You don't want your sheets getting popped up in the night. That's no fun. Oh, where are we at? Hot damn! Fucking sound. This shit's driving me nuts. I need to get Streamlabs and get on a real fucking setup. Get out there like the boys and ghouls over on the mixtape. I want one of those cool friggin' setups, you know. I'll make something fucking fancy. I'll make something fucking super fancy. Yeah, work that prostate. Jack it. There's no shame in it. Dirty motherfucking Dave, what are you doing, brother? The man, the myth, the legend. Cheers, drunk zombie. Hope all is well down in Florida. Got some Floridian news for you today. Go figure. Rhino the truck down, what's happening, my man? Be sure to hit that stupid like button so that way YouTube lets you know. Cause last week, I'm glad a lot of you missed the show last week because I was way too tired, all right? I was fucking pounded like hammered shit, all right? So I swear to fuck, this week, despite all of the bullshit and all of the sad news that I gotta bring you this week, we're gonna have a good one. It's gonna be upbeat, outdated, and unaffiliated. What that has to do with anything, I have no fucking clue. I have no clue. But regardless, I'm still tired this week. Don't get me wrong. I'm still fucking tired, but I'm a little more fueled up, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's right. Pork has picked himself up a hot, steaming hot, piping hot, boiling hot cup of...
That young man was just in here? has AIDS.
That's
No
right.
one's gonna help me with my problem, lady, okay? I got AIDS. AIDS! AIDS! I got AIDS. AIDS! I'm sure you're familiar with AIDS.
You get out or I'll scream.
You scream, I swear to God, I'm gonna stick you with this thing, all right? I found it in the gutter. I'm sure you're familiar with AIDS. I got AIDS. AIDS!
That's right, you filthy fox. The 277th consecutive episode of the Humongous Shitt Show is brought to you by none other than AIDS. That's right. I got AIDS, you got AIDS, we all got AIDS, and you just don't know it yet because it's lying dormant. And as soon as it makes its aggressively ugly head known and it pops to the surface, we'll all celebrate. And when we do, we'll give another humongous thank you to the other sponsor of the show, and that's our good friend, Lonnie. I'm a Doom and Dumb and Randola, so give a big old fuck you, Lonnie! That's right, this episode of the Humongous Shitt Show, as always, is brought to you by that whale of a man, that beached pile of blubber that lies upon the shore of my YouTube channel, and my life for that matter, Lonnie, I'm in Doom and Dumb and Ramen Pride and Dola. I'm in Dola, whatever the hell you want to say. I'm fucking high, alright, already. I started the show out high, I'm gonna end it high. Yeah, I still lasted almost 4 hours, which is fucking surprisingly scary. I was so fucking tired at the end of the show, I gotta be honest with you. I was beat. I'm usually not that bad after a show. I'm usually pretty chill, you know. Not to the point where I feel like an AIDS patient or something, you know. Oh man, Joker wore his AIDS shirt on his birthday to his pain management appointment. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. What was the reaction? Anybody get any good reactions with your new AIDS merchandise? Speaking of which, I'm going to order myself an AIDS shirt. If you think I should have some AIDS stickers made up and you'd be interested in purchasing some stickers, let me know because I can put it in an order and get some awesome AIDS stickers. The Turkinator is first and foremost on my list of shit to get fucking done. Slacking. Fucking slacking. 7% beer keeps my AIDS at bay. Hey, that's a good idea. It's a good idea, Buck Native. Get a little higher percentage and, you know, it'll stave off just about anything in the blood. Bilbo says 45 live streams and I'm done. 45? Fuck, I did 45 and like, yeah, that was a long time ago. I'm at 277 this week. Well, not 277 live streams this week. Holy fuck, I'd be pretty busy if I did 277 live streams in 1 week. That might set a new record for all-time attention-seeking dipshittery. I'm just saying, that's a lot of attention seeking, all right? That's a whole lot of attention seeking. Oh, 45 minutes. Oh, yeah, 45 minutes. See, when I first started doing it, it was like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And then it was like an hour. And then it was like 2 hours. And then well, I'll do 2.5 hours. And I'll do 3 hours. And now I'm up to like 4 hours. Fuck, by this time next year, it's going to be like 24 hours a day, live stream. You know, that's not my plan. I mean, I'm not trying to one-up myself every fucking week here, but 4 hours is comfortable, I've got to admit. It's not bad. It's not bad. I can live with that. It's not Twitch, for fuck's sake, you know. I don't want to be at the end of the show and just be freaking straight up just ready to crawl into that fucking 6-foot deep hole and just good night and See you on the other side, cuz. Okay, never mind. I just had to fart. Let's go another 6 hours, motherfuckers. We ain't done yet. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I like doing the long shows because it gives you freaks something to do, and it burns my fucking evening up. I enjoy it. I genuinely do. I appreciate you motherfuckers tuning in every week, whether you're here every week or not. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm not one to really express my emotions, but I'll be nice enough to say thank you. Yeah, Dave was moral support, all right. The stench of cigarettes, I think, is what was keeping the Yellow Jackets at bay from Dirty Dave. You know, I tried the reefer, tried getting them high. Evidently, they were more attracted to the weed than they were the cigarettes. So I was expecting them to just go straight after Dave. But no, fuck no. Not my luck. I'll pork this. That's even more of a reason to get a AIDS sticker. The more gayer, the more beer. Wait, what? Streamathon. Jesus Christ, I don't think so. What I could do is I could somehow download every episode of my show ever and then just put my channel live on Streamlabs playing every episode back to back to back to back to back, which would be like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of bullshit. And yeah, it wouldn't work out, but that would be funny. That would be funny. Hopefully at some point, one of my human friends will be doing me the solid of downloading every episode that is available, which is over 150 episodes of the Humongous Shit Show on the Humongous Shit Show playlist. That's right. There's a whole fucking lot. I want to download it all so I can have a backup of it, like an archaic hard drive full of my stupid ramblings. You know, how fun would that be? That'd be fucking killer. Jason and Susan tomorrow. What is going on? Yeah, no worries, Jason. No worries. I got the frames. Yesterday, I picked up some frames. So I will be posting some photos of the art that Jason is going to be auctioning off from a Tops artist that does the Garbage Pail Kids. Some Gwar-inspired art. Pretty badass. And I am going to be having my blood slave be cracking the whip. Cracking the whip on some custom frames to go along with them. The money will be going to buy hookers and crack. I mean, get the new friggin' the new shit wagon on the fucking road and running and up and going. Humongous. Thank you to the Dirt Master Dave. Hooking it up and putting another broke down vehicle in my driveway. But in all seriousness, much appreciated. With a little bit of work and a little bit of freaking exorcism of all the freaking cancerous demons. I mean, I think I'm going to get cancer just from sitting in that thing because Dave smoked so many cigarettes in it. But I appreciate it, Dave. I appreciate it. It is going to be a nice thing to be able to get back to getting out there and hanging out with Gwell-O and Green Jello and fucking doing what I love to do, which is causing freaking chaos and destruction and, you know, just madness wherever I may go. I have some people that I miss and that I need to freaking get to. Oh, nice. Instagram is now making it so live streaming, you have to have 1,000 followers and a non-private account. Wow, Instagram can go suck the fuck. The hell's up with that shit? I mean, I never liked streaming live on Instagram to begin with. I don't like Instagram, really. I basically still have an Instagram just to keep the artwork up, and I need to make one for myself again, but I'm still kind of boycotting them after they deleted my last account for just existing. Anyways, the producer Bobby Joe is complaining. She does not like the elevator music. She's telling me to move it along, slap it up, snap it up, get the goddamn show going. She's almost as bad as Poser Maximus. Aren't you, you big furry baby? Ah, what are you doing down there? Goddamn producer, she never freaking shuts up. Anyways, what a shitty week. Obviously, as you can tell, I'm procrastinating because I don't want to get to the sad news of the week. Guys, it's a pretty fucked up week. That's right. Not only is it the week that'll go down in infamy of losing quite a few celebrities. Unfortunately, as you all know, I'm not breaking any news here. That's why it's not like breaking news. Ozzy Osbourne, the Ozman himself, has unfortunately passed away. 76 years old. He has rocked the fucking world for so long. It's hard to imagine a world without him. You know? I will say that you filthy fucks, you're lucky, because if this would have been, say 100 years in the past, you wouldn't have what you have. You wouldn't have the amazing documentation of the legacy and the life of Ozzy Osbourne and the music that was created with all the different bands and all the different people. And you're lucky. You're lucky. You're not just looking at a picture and saying, wow, I wish I could have heard that guy that was supposedly so good, Like, it's kind of like, growing up in the era where you just had to jack off looking at pictures as opposed to being able to, like, go to the red light district and put $5 in and the wall fucking comes up and there's a glass door that you're just looking through watching some bitch finger banging herself, It's a whole new era of awesomeness. So, feel lucky. Feel lucky. I've been on quite a bender listening to a whole bunch of Ozzy and Sabbath, and I have something special for you freaks. And I want to know, do you want to hear my exclusive new segment, What Never Happened? Before we start the show, or should I wait until we get into the show to play this masterpiece for you? I kind of want to play it now. I might wait. I'll play it again if I do play it freaking sooner than later. I will play it again because everybody needs to hear this bullshit. I'm just saying. Weed vape with a cowboy hat cover. Now that sounds like a country song. Weed vape. Lotawana. What the hell is Lotawana? Yeah, Matt, I gotta say, I look at my analytics and I am blown away. The average view time for my show is anywhere from 45 minutes to like 2 hours. And with the amount of people that watch it, it obviously breaks it down into an average. Some of you watch the entire fucking show, so I know they're full of shit. But with the amount of people that watch it, I am amazed. I am very grateful. Now, if you could have the same goddamn fucking attention span when it comes to watching the videos as opposed to the live stream, then we'd be cooking with fire. Because your attention span on that stuff is like real fucking short. I'm just saying, maybe not you freaks, but the other people. I'm just saying, finish a fucking video. You don't have to watch the credits. Just watch the whole damn video. Unless it sucks. If it sucks, tell me. Geek Mod Vapes. Huh. Gamma runts. Few gummies. Hell yes. I had some gummies last night. I'm going to talk about, I'll end up talking about this in a minute. I got to catch up on the comments, but I watched a movie last night. Sat back with the Buzzmaster and Devin and got all super high, and I will talk about it in a minute, but Eddie smoking cigs without filters. Jesus, fuck Eddie. I'm not your dad. I'm not your dad. I'm not going to tell you how to live, but, the least you could do is pack some pubic hair into the end of those butts and get a little bit of a filter going there, all right? Just trust me. Just trust me. Take it from an old man that's smoked a hell of a lot. I've rolled up tampon wrappers, Bible papers, like straight out of the Bible, like rolled a big blunt on 420 with a 420, I don't remember what it was, but it was something. Maybe it was the 6, I can't remember. Anyway, it was a long time ago. I've smoked some nasty shit, not just freaking homemade meth. Okay. Dirty Dave's hitting the humongous hash. Goddamn right, dude. I can't smoke that on the show as much as I would love to. As much as I would love to. Kangaroo, you dirty dog, what are you doing? The main Renaissance Fair is next weekend. It's this weekend. It's this past week. It's the week before last. Unless you got the DeLorean, you're not fucking going back in time to go. But it's not too late. It's not too late. I will be there on Saturday. If you want to come get beat down with a freaking dragon-sized turkey leg, it might be able to be arranged. I'm just saying. Dirty Dave and Punky Bruiser are going to be with me. I will have some escorts. Just saying. You gotta keep these bastards on their toes at all times. You're going down hanging out with Shannon and Derek and freaking Leanne and the whole goddamn crew. I am looking forward to it. I am definitely gonna be attempting to teach Dave how the fuck to use a phone properly. And we might actually bring back some video from the event, or it might go live. I'm not really sure. Either way, there'll be some form of documentation for you freaks to see what the hell's going on down there. Hell of a lot of fun. Hell of a lot of fun. Yeah, freaking park. It takes forever to download. That's my thing. He's one of my buddies. He works and gets paid to do some work on the side while he's working, while he's waiting on shit. So he can literally just use his super high speed and just click download and download it. But he's just been busy. So I'm not going to push it. I mean, it's a fucking lot to download. It's literally, you figure the average show, 2.5 to 3 hours, 150 episodes. That's a lot of fucking hours, all right? That's a lot of fucking hours. Like, a lot of fucking hours. $20 for 2 grams? Holy fuck! I just paid $100 for an ounce and a free 1.5 gram joint. And it's absolutely staving mandarin cookies, like, smells like literally like you're sticking your face in a bag of oranges. The prices up here are fucking, in some places, really good. Really good. Bilbo remembers his first hooker. And I got a song for you, hooker with a heart of gold. Yeah, Dirty's got the old beast running good. It's fucking coming around here. We're getting good. Are we going to talk about hookers? Don't get me started on hookers, all right? So my favorite pastimes is to go to 7-Eleven here in Antarctica and watch hookers, all right? The skankier, the better. It's fucking fun. It's fucking fun. Banned from Reddit. Yeah, Instagram, it sucks ass. Let me catch up on these comments. My bad, human filth. I got sidetracked, all right. Mexican lady was his first prostitute. Hey, nothing wrong with that, as long as she was, I'm not going to go there. We're not going to go there. All right, holy fuck. Now I feel like an ass trying to read through these all fucking quick. There we go. Perfect time and perfect time. All right, you filthy bastards. I wasn't going to do it, but I am going to do it because I know you want to hear it. I have a new segment here on the show that I am entitling What Never Happened. Because it should have happened. Instead of what really happened, what never happened. So if you like it, I might make it into an entire series. And I am also considering doing something else that I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm only going to discuss it with the moderators because it's that stupid. All right. So I present to you for the first time ever the first episode of that needs an intro. What Never Happened? The title might change too.
Brother, Ozzy went to the grave without telling anyone that I was the on-call backup bassist for Black Sabbath? What a jerk! I really can't believe it, brother!
At first I was like, bloody hell, Hulk Hogan auditioned for Metallica? Unbelievable. Then I hear him saying he was the backup on-call remote-controlled intergalactic bloody fucking bassist for Black Sabbath. And I can't help but wonder if I'm living in a fucking fever dream or I'm having a flashback. Bloody hell, Hulk Hogan playing the bass for bloody Black Sabbath. I must be high as hell. You know, I can't even get through a bloody day without wondering, was I so high that I forgot about the time Hulk bloody Hogan was a member of Black Sabbath? Have I lost my fucking mind, Sharon?
Well, let me tell you something, Ozman. You must have been high as a kite on a windy day, brother. Because I was part of the mega powers that brought the darkness to music and rocked the world. You see, brother Ozzy, here's what happened. When I was wrestling on Mars, it turned back time because Mars spins slower than Earth. And when time was slowed down, so in that downtime, while in the time-space paradox, I was able to live the dream and play bass with you, brother. And that is how I played bass in Black Sabbath, brother Ozzy, man. Also, on a side note, brother, yes, you were high as fuck.
Sharon, what in the bloody hell is this hot dog of a man talking about? Black Sabbath never played on bloody Mars. I think I would remember a goddamn concert in space, for fuck's sake. Bloody hell, this has taken a wild turn. Hulk bloody Hogan, a space bass playing astronaut in Black freaking Sabbath. What's next? Did you wrestle Geezer Butler in Hell in a Cell on the Sun? Piss off, man.
I mean, I love you. Oz, man. But, dude, we were the mega metal powers when we combined. Least you could do is tell someone about it. I guess it's up to me to spread the word, brother. Rest in peace, Ozzy.
Oh, Hulk Hogan, what are you doing, Hulkster? What are you doing? And for the record, it wasn't mega powers. It's the mega powers. 3 megas or 2 megas, no megas. Black Sabbath was not a mega band. The mega powers. So... oh, shit. I hope that your grandmother is recovering well and that she freaking gets a bubble or something, you know? If she's going to be walking around stoned out of her mind, you got to have some kind of protection, all right? And yes, I know how wrong that audio skit was of poor Ozzy fighting. Oh, yeah, Joker. Hogan said the mega power. He straight up freaking, in his bullshit, he got paid $20 million. We'll talk about that later. But, yeah. I just wanted to make sure nobody thought that I was, you know, making it say mega powers. Just mega powers. Yeah. That's right, Eddie. She's fallen and she can't get up. But she can because her grandson's there. You're a good man, Eddie. Just don't offer her a freaking Camel filterless. All right? Or a Lucky Strike for that matter. Yeah, Joker, I actually just saw a little thing today that I incorporated into the news. A couple of them, so stick around. Stick around, dear boy. Anyways, rest in peace, Ozzy. We are lucky to have had so much inspiration and hilariousness from one fucking man. What a character. Seriously. I find it hard to not be grateful that that fucking wild man didn't overdose or drown in his own vomit 30 fucking years ago, 40 years ago. We got really lucky. You know. Love Sharon or hate her, we got lucky that that fucking crazy bitch got to him in time. Also, as you know, Hulk Hogan, the immortal one, has passed away. I was a Hulk Hogan fan. Yes, I was. Terry, not so much. Hulk, it is what it is. Malcolm and Jamal Warner, Theo from the Cosby Show. There was another one too. Was it Zamfir? Was it Zamfir that died or something? I can't remember who the hell it was. Joker knows who it is. I'm not up on the pan flute. All right. If it was Burt Bacharach, I might have a fucking clue. Even though I think Burt's already fucking dead. Chuck Mangione, there you go, that's it. If I heard something that he did, I'd probably know exactly who it was and I'd feel like an ass. But, yeah. He played the skin flute, didn't he? Yeah, not only is Randy Savage up there waiting for the Hulkster, you got the Iron Sheik sitting there rubbing his fucking hands, waiting. Get him a piece of that shit. The butt trombone. The bonophone. Yeah, Jason, I'm sure if I know exactly who the fuck it is, I don't pay attention. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those people that's gonna embellish some fucking retarded story from when I'm 6 years old and make it out to be like some philosophical come to Jesus fucking moment that I had. And then 5 seconds later, admit that I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, but not admit that I just, basically lied to people. So, anyways, if I don't know who it is, I don't know who it is. But like I had said, you play the fucking song, something, I probably know exactly who it is, It's like and we do have King of the Hill news too, so that probably ties in with Chuck for whatever reason. I can't even think of the fucking theme song from King of the Hill because I got South Park stuck in my head. Holy fuck! Has anybody watched the episode of South Park? Did anybody see it? Amazing. I don't give a shit which side you're on, whether you're sucking Trump's dick, whether you're watching somebody suck Trump's dick, whether you're in the middle saying, why is this guy sucking dick? And why is this guy watching this guy sucking some dick? It don't fucking matter. It was absolutely balls out, hands down, the funniest shit. The only way it could have been funnier was if Man Bear Pig came in there and had a 3-way with Satan and Trump, or make it a 4-way. Put fucking that little Nazi Miller in there. Put that fucking little piece of shit Gestapo wannabe in there. Was it James Miller? Oh, fucking twat waffle, I wish I had a DeLorean, because I'd go back in time and run somebody's mother over, if you know what I'm fucking saying. Anyways, I didn't just say that. That's hypothetical. I don't even have a driver's license because I'm an alien in Antarctica. I'm the president, so I don't need a driver's license. I can just fucking be like, hey, penguin, drag me over there like a dog sled, Just saying. Yes, Stephen Miller, there you go. He is literally feces with ears and a mouth. Like he's human excrement in the form of a Nazi. Jason, I don't think that Trump murdered Saddam. I almost think that Saddam has possessed Trump. I really do. I think that when Trump sold his soul to Satan, his soul, what little soul he had, was replaced by Saddam. Mark my words, Saddam's got something to do with this other than just a voice. I'm telling you right now, it's a fucking lonely road in hell. That's why there's so much butt sex. Oh, Saddam may have gone to heaven for a time. He's not there permanently. No. If you listen to what they said, he bombed Iraq. I mean, Iran. Sound just like someone I used to date. Acting just like someone I used to date. Doing the exact same things. The same mannerisms. I'm telling you, they're smart. They're smart. They're up to something. They're up to something. Space semen needs to spray the White House. And by space semen, I hope you mean like the Independence Day style space semen. Anyways, enough of the sad, sappy, lonely, horny shit, you know? Freaking, at least Satan's getting laid. At least Satan is getting laid, that lucky son of a bitch, even if it is a tiny penis from the pedo president. Rump. A rump a pump the rump. Anyways, moving on. We got a little bit more freaking shit to freaking spit. Before we get into the news, Sensei Seagal, my buddy over here on YouTube, he is going to be having right off the 3rd annual Bushido Awards. That's right, Human Filth. I'll let you know a little bit more about that when he gets the details out. It's usually the end of July, beginning of August. He has the Bushido Awards. Hell of a fun time. Hell of a countdown. So be sure and check that out. Make sure you're subscribed. Tell him Humongous sent you. And then that way won't ban you. You know, I'm just saying. No, he wouldn't ban you anyways. Freaking. I know some of you like Steven Seagal almost as much as I do. Yeah, the Bushido Awards are fun as hell. Jason, now I don't want that kind of freaking spew semen on the White House. I want the real deal. An atomic load. Steven Seagal saved Jason's life. That does not surprise me. I know you were addicted to cookies for a while there. Like I was addicted to cake. Still am addicted to cake. Got some cake news coming up. Fucking fires me up and pisses me off. But speaking of cake, we got some barf days. Not only is it the Joker's fucking birthday this past week. Happy birthday, Mr. Joker. I'm not singing like that, so fuck you. No, seriously, happy birthday, Joker. Happy birthday to Alan Brownman Jones. Megan, the Canadian cannibal. Megan, you are the best. Nat Feather, you kinky bastard. Sean Hassel, owner of one of the few Guar museums. Oh, he's got some good shit. The Guarzium. I love it. Glenn Hoffman, my man, up in Canada, my boy, Glenn. I gotta jump that border. Come fucking hang out and burn one. Let's not forget the man, the myth, the legend, Shooter McGavern. That's right. And some guy named Christopher McDonald. Who the fuck is Christopher McDonald? We're talking about Shooter McGavern. Hell yeah. Rex Brown from Pantera. Happy birthday, old man. But no, I gotta say, I saw Happy Gilmore 2. No spoilers. I will not spoil anything for anyone other than telling you. Spoiler alert. Happy Gilmore's in the movie. Holy shit. Happy Gilmore is in the movie. Blew my mind. Did not think that he would be in the sequel. Luckily for us, he is. And, oh man, you already got a freaking subway cop. No, I mean Rex Brown from Pantera, Down. What's Rex's side band he's got going on too? He's got another band that he was in. Rex is still currently in Pantera, touring as we speak. And I don't think that he's playing with Down anymore, if I'm not mistaken. Last I knew, he was not playing with Down. I didn't see him the last time I saw Down touring. In fact, the last 2 times I saw Down, Rex wasn't with him. He wasn't at the meet and greet at the barbecue either. So, I don't think Rex is in Down anymore. Maybe he is. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Happy Gilmore 2. Huh. Yeah, last couple, maybe he just wasn't touring because he was doing his side project or whatever that he was doing at the time. Yeah, the last time I saw him, they were opening for Black Label Society. It was fucking crazy. I met him at the barbecue, and like I say, he wasn't with them freaking, unless he was hiding off to the side. I don't fucking know. Maybe he's antisocial. He's like Maynard from Tool. He's just hiding out. He doesn't want to be active.
They're eating the dogs.
Uh-oh, good thing they're not eating the cats. Anyways, you filthy bastard. You didn't sit here for this fucking long just to hear me rambling about bullshit and talking fucking shit. You came here for the news. And I got some bad news for you. I got a fucking overload of news. I am overflowing like a house full of piss jugs. Tons and tons. They're rolling, they're flowing, they're golden. That's right. For the last 277 weeks, I brought you the best of the worst news that is fit to shit. I'm telling you right now. It's going to be a good one. I am your host with the most STDs, the fattest fucking doobies, and the most idiotic stories. I am Humongous Fungus of Humongous. Not that I need to tell you, but you never know. There might be somebody in there watching, stalking. He has no idea who I am, and they don't dare to comment. So, now you know. You know who the fuck you're dealing with. Florida is in the news. Florida, Florida, Florida. Why don't you just stay in my news constantly? I'll take it. Oh, Florida. Vibrio Volfunfucus. The flesh-eating bacteria is making its surge once again. It is the cause of the first deaths. I'm sure they don't mean the first deaths of 2025. There've been a lot of people that have died in Florida, you know. I'm just saying, it's like a daily occurrence. But maybe they mean, from flesh-eating bacteria. Anyways, last year it only caused 4 deaths with 82 cases. But, 11 cases and 4 deaths. The year before was 82 cases with 19 deaths. Plenty of bacteria to go around for everybody. Joker. He only likes 3 Pantera records. I listen to the old fucking Metal Magic bullshit sometimes. The old 80s stuff. There's only maybe 3 songs from Pantera that I really don't want to listen to all the time. I like a lot of Down. Super Joint's alright. If I want to get high as fuck on meth and drink, I'll listen to Super Joint Ritual or something like that. I prefer Pantera. It doesn't help that it's just basically Phil's drinking, drugging music. That's why I really don't care for it. That's why Pantera never did anything else, is because Phil just got into Super Joint and became Phil and started talking shit. I still love the guy, but it just sucks the way it went down. Fucking sucks. Because they had like so much more material. Same thing with Rebel Meets Rebel. There's like an entire album or 2 that Rita won't release. They just sat there and jammed. It was David Allan Coe and Rex and Vinny and Dimebag, and they never got to release it. And it's just in limbo. Fucking sucks, because the first album was fucking amazing. Yeah, see, I'm not into black metal, like, at all. I'll be honest with you, Joker. I don't listen to any of that shit. I don't like doom metal. I don't like the grindcore. I despise grindcore. I don't like any of it at all. At all. I'll sit there and listen to Austrian Death Machine and stuff like that all day long. I'll listen to a whole bunch of crazy metal, but grindcore and stuff, I can't stand it. It bores the shit out of me. Hate it. Like, hate it. Do not like it. Never have. I make fun of it with my friends because they listen to like metal, and it's not just people grinding rocks together in front of a microphone. Like, I don't even, to each their own, you know what I mean? I know people that listen to Brain Tentacle. All right, Brain Tentacle is the biggest pile of dog shit I've ever heard my entire fucking life. I would rather go suck off the Beach Boys than go to a Brain Tentacle show ever again. And I saw them enough with Guar touring that I wanted to shove the saxophone into their mouth because they had it in their ass the whole fucking show. It's fucking horrible. Horrible. But that's a personal choice. I can sit there and listen to some fucking super heavy shit that I enjoy, and then there's other stuff that I listen to it and I'm like, this is boring as fuck. I'll just change it. But that's me. You know? It doesn't move me. It doesn't make me want, I just sit there and I'm like, yep. I don't know. It doesn't change my opinion on people unless they listen to like Nickelback, you know what I mean? Like, I know people that hate metal Gwar. They only want the punk Gwar. Like the old Gwar. Anything with Corey Smoot, they fucking hate it. They hate it. And they listen to like a lot of like crazy metal that I'm not into. But they do not like Gwar in the metal era. I don't understand it, but I'm still, I still love the guy right to death, but I'm always confused. It doesn't fucking make any sense to me. And like, I'll be honest with you, I walked out of a Deep Purple show the last time I saw Deep Purple because it sucked ass. And their roadie was so disappointed that I was walking out. And I was like, dude, I'll go listen to X-Cops Highway Star over this version of fucking Deep Purple any day. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a dick. But the singer was not doing it for me at all. The band sounded great. The singer just didn't sound right to me. It didn't sound right. If I want to listen to a cover of a song, I'll go, like, done right, I'll go listen to that. And the roadie was like, well, there are a lot of people that say the same thing you do. The singer doesn't sound close enough to the original guy, so he understood. But he was like, you should stay. And I'm like, no, dude, I'm not staying. I felt like a dick, but I was like, no, I'm fucking, I'm an asshole, all right? I'm a douchebag. I'll go listen to Amon Amarth, and then I'll put on, like, some silly-ass, stupid Gwar song that just makes me laugh my balls off that nobody likes, but I love it. You know, the master has a butt. Who jams out and gets all riled up and excited over the master has a butt? This fucking idiot, that's who. Yeah, Brian, exactly, Brian. Brian, those people that hate the old Gwar, but love the metal Gwar. I'm not, like, trying to make a big discussion here about this, but it cracks me up because, like, I listen to some pretty loud music, and there's certain stuff that just doesn't, math metal, I don't like it. Like, what the hell is that band there? Fucking everybody fucking loves. I've seen them live a couple times. I actually met them too. You know, I was just in line for the Free Monster. Mastodon. I don't like Mastodon at all. I'd rather go to a Clutch show, and Clutch bores me after about 5 songs. I'm fucking ready to leave. Don't like Dillinger Escape Plan at all. Not into the fucking math metal. Sepultura. Fucking, I like Sepultura. Fucking. Hell, I even like the old Slipknot and stuff. You know, I mean, it's just. Yeah, Mastodon has great art album. Like my brother Buzzy always said about Iron Maiden, they have amazing art on the albums, but he doesn't really like the music. I don't mind Iron Maiden. I think they're pretty fucking good. Dave fucking is obsessed with Iron Maiden. And as a, you know, on a side note, Judas Priest is one of those bands where I always associated them with, like, Iron Maiden. And then I started listening to them, and I was like, man, this is some really gay freaking, some really gay lover stuff. But it's not bad, but I can't help but imagine, like, Rob Halford getting down and dirty with his assless chaps, you know? So I laugh every time I hear Turbo Lover, because I always think, oh, Mushroom Head's awesome, man. I've seen Mushroom Head like 15, well, not, the new Mushroom Head's not even remotely as good as the old Mushroom Head lineup. No offense. But the original Mushroom Head lineup up until, like, probably before they got the girl in the band, right around that era, I started to not really, you know, be into it. But the live show was fucking amazing. Those guys were great. They really freaking put on a hell of a show. Surprisingly, some of the opening bands for fucking Gwar over the years, I need to track them down because I'm too fucking stupid. But US Bastards, Brent's side band, they're fucking awesome. US Bastards is great. Yeah, Brian, I started to like Iron Maiden once I'd listened to a live album. And I sat down and watched a live video because I'd always liked a few songs on the radio, but once I saw the energy and, you know, what was going on, I was like, this is really fucking a good show, you know? So there is certain things, like I say, I will go to a show and be surprised. Ghoul is another band. I fucking love Ghoul. I just introduced Dirty Dave to Ghoul this past weekend. Or the last weekend. Ghoul is fucking awesome. Love those fucking guys. They put on one hell of a show, too. If you ever get a chance to go see Ghoul, go fucking see Ghoul. I wish Guar would go back on tour with Ghoul, to be honest with you, but they're actually playing an RPM Fest. I don't know exactly when it is, but I'm interested in trying to get down to go see it, because Ghoul is fucking great. Last time I saw him, it was just at a little club down in Portland. No security, no fucking barriers, no nothing. Stage about 2.5 feet tall, with them guys right in your fucking face. Anyways, you filthy bastards. Philadelphia is in the news. We're going from talking about flesh-eating bacteria to some fungi. That's right, Philadelphia. Police seized 12 pounds of mushroom gummies, chocolates, and capsules. Now here's the thing. It was 12 pounds with the packaging. When are these cops gonna learn? You don't measure the packaging. Like, what if I pack it in bricks? You're gonna say that 1 gram of mushrooms is 14 fucking pounds? Naked. What are you doing, sexy? The freak of all freaks finally made it. Feel about prom? You know, I listen to them every now and then. I've got a bunch of their cassettes downstairs in my collection of bootlegs and stuff that I got. And sometimes I forget about bands like that, or like Drain STH. There's a whole laundry list of bands that I've seen over the years. I haven't seen Prom, but like the Drain STH and Kitty. All these bands used to come to Orono, Maine, and we used to just go up there and party with them and hang out with them and like go do cocaine with Smile Empty Soul and fucking pound fucking Mountain Gay rum and just be idiots and do dumb shit. Like that's what we did. You know, Mushroom Head every other fucking 2-3 months, it seemed like Mushroom Head was coming up there, and just, 6 Feet Under, and fucking just all these fucking crazy bands with all the local bands like In the Kingdom of Nightmares, and like the list goes on, and Salvo, and just all kinds of shit. It was so fucking awesome. And then the septic blew out in the place, and we all got stuck. Not really that good of a time. Suicide. Was it suicide? Fuck. The hell was that fucking band? Mitch was the lead singer. He passed away in a motorcycle accident. Freaking, I can't even think of the name of the fucking band right now. I'm so fucking high. Jesus Christ. Anyways, they came around Club Texas and stuff. Muir was with them back when they were actually halfway decent. Before Frankie was a fucking cunt rag. Some Clutch I like. Some of it. I can't go see Clutch live because I get too bored, because I'm not into jam music. If I want to jam music, I'll eat a bunch of acid and sit at home and fucking pretend I'm at a show. You know. But don't get me wrong, Clutch, they got fucking mad talent. I'm not down in any of these bands that any of you people like. You know, I'm not saying they're Nickelback, okay? I'm not saying they're Milli Vanilli. I'm just saying that they might not do it for me. So, you know, Brain Tentacle, I gotta say they suck. Okay, that's my one exception. Brian, Scrapulous, you were there. ZZ Belcher, I think, was even there. Mike Chappell was there. Buzzy was there. Brian Ahern was there. Not Ahern, his father, Brian Ahern. It was an abomination. All right, it was a fucking abomination. I've seen some shit in my day, but when you're taking alto sax and just blow as hard as you can at somebody else that's got an alto sax that's blowing as hard as they can, while everybody else in the band just like punches their instruments and farts on the microphone. I'm not into it, okay? I'm not into it. Yeah, they sucked so bad, dude. They sucked so bad. So fucking bad. And you know, Joker, that's the variety of freaking life. That's what makes it freaking great. You know? I went to go see the Who. Not the freaking not those fucking old bastards in the retirement home. I went to see the Who from Mongolia. And all I did was smoked a couple doobies, and I literally felt like I had eaten like a handful of mushrooms and was just like floating in that auditorium watching that band. Sensei Seagal was like, yeah, I wouldn't listen to this. Click, and like left the freaking video. Like, no. They are hands down one of the most phenomenal bands I've ever seen live, energy-wise, that doesn't have some crazy extravagant stage show that, you know, amps up the whole feeling of the theater of it. I'm telling you right now, that fucking concert was like doing drugs, you know? Lamb of God is another band, a heavy band that I think puts on one of those kinds of shows where the energy, you can feel it. You can cut the fucking energy with a knife. You know, it's almost, it gets about as wet in that pit as Sam when she freaking hears about Steven Seagal, you know, gonna put out a new movie. Oh, Sam's in the comments. My bad, Sam. Your secret is out. I hope you and Scotty and Robert are doing well. You know, I gotta give you shit. I gotta give you shit. Steven Seagal is one sexy, sexy man. Now, Nikki, do you think Steven Seagal is a sex machine? Now that I've got some more ladies in the chat, I want to know. Scotty, what is going on, my man? California is in the news. Big, humongous thank you to everyone who sent in this story. Oh, Nikki, we're talking about not modern day Seagal. We're talking about Seagal when he had the package. Like, above the law era Seagal. Not freaking Cookie Monster Tubby Seagal. I know Nikki's type, because I look in the mirror every day. I couldn't resist. Busted, baby. You are busted. Anyways, California, a sex offender has been busted again. That's right, human filled. And do you want to play a game? Do you want to play a game of what did he do? Or do you want me to just tell you what he did? Because I don't think you're going to be able to guess what it is that this man did, but maybe you could. I'm pretty sure I got a couple games we might be able to play on tonight's show, and the moderator has got some fabulous prizes to be handing out to a couple of the top freaks. All right, human filth. I'll just play the game. I'll just play the game. A sex offender, a serial. Now you're gonna say what it is. I'm gonna give you a list of choices. Has been busted again. That's right, human filth. Chelsea Dumbo, as I like to call him, Crowder, was caught on film doing something to unsuspecting females while in the shopping plaza. What was he doing? Was he A, taking some pictures up underneath it, getting them upskirt shots? Oh yeah, skid marks. Was he B, grabbing him by the pussy? Was he C, sniffing their butt? Or was he D, snatching their motherfucking birthday because it was really Steven Seagal? Oh, Jesus. Let me know in the comments section what you think. Linking logs. We got a bunch of C's in the comments of sniffing them butts. Nikki says she's always going with C. Hopefully nobody freaking gets the right answer. Where's my skid marks at? Buck Native is going with the snapshots. Yeah, boy, I'll let you know in a second here. Let me get some fancy schmancy freaking music. But before I do, I just got to let you know that this episode of the Humongous Shit Show is brought to you by none other than music that won't play. Now it's brought to you by the Ko-Fi Freaks. That's right, you fucking freaks. If you want to check out my Ko-Fi, you can check out some awesome shit. See what I'm up to behind the scenes. And all donations go to help keep this motherfucking shit show rolling and trolling and growing and going. The answer is C. That's right, the serial butt sniffer was caught on camera getting a good stinky whiff of that freaking dainty derriere. Baby. He was getting himself a little bit of that freaking butt blowback action. Boston Pizza bartender likes the upstairs shots. Jesus Christ. It's usually the D. Well, yeah, you gotta be careful. Sometimes I slip it into the C. Yeah, Joker and Elijah sent me that story, and I'd seen it myself. And what I want to know is, how did he not hear the security cameras? This motherfucker's got ears as big as Dumbo. You know what I mean? Like, he literally could have heard the cameras turning. Even if they're like totally silent, that motherfucker's hearing it. That's how. I really think he wasn't sniffing. I think he was listening. He was listening for little squeakers, little farts. Maybe he was sniffing too. Maybe he was sniffing and listening. He doesn't have to have his ear directly up to the hole just to, you know, just to get the little freaking nuances and little squeaky, streaky. There's got to be some skid mark action up in there too. I think that was plan B for him. He goes in for the listen, gets the sniff, and then gets the selfies. But the answer was C. So if you answered C, you are one step closer to possibly winning yourself some fabulous motherfucking prizes. And what's in the fart box? I don't know. I don't know, because I don't know what she's eating. But what I do know is that this guy has a song that I wrote all about someone just like him. Just like him. And believe it or not, it's right here.
It was a night, just like any other night. We were between them sheets, Getting down, going to town, and she asked if she could sit down on my face. This cowgirl wants to ride the old mustache Bronco, 8 seconds of ecstasy. She lowers down those apple-sore cheeks, right on my face, and away we go. Next thing I know, her back door opened and she began to buck. She done farted in my face, blasted her open her back door. She farted in my face, made my damn nose hairs curl. Damn, I love this girl, never been this turned on before. Smelling the wind blowing out her back door. Please tell me what you had to eat. Not my surprise, and despite my watery eyes, I must admit I was really turned on. I had been with a lot of ladies before, and even a whore, but this was new territory. She's got this cowboy begging for more, and she has turned me into a fart slave for sure. If I could, I would save her farts in a jar. I like to get farted on. It's a strange turn on, but she done farted in my face, blasted her open her back door. She farted in my face.
Have a good one, Buck Native.
My damn nose hairs curled.
Whack them weeds while we smoke them.
After that fart, she stole my heart. I would day and night, any length and any storm, just for a chance to sniff her flapjack farts while they are still warm. Forever I will let her ride, as my nose does slide deep in her rectal range. She done farted in my face, blasted her open her back door. She farted in my face, made my damn nose hairs curl. Damn, I love this girl, never been this turned on before. Smelling the wind blowing out her back door. Please tell me what you had to eat.
The old butt mullet, man. I still remember fucking seeing her ass crack so hairy when she bent over. That was some scary shit. That was some scary shit.
Love is strange, but I am stranger. I love a hairy woman, and I live a life of danger. I like my lady strong, and I like that pubic hair long. She's got a mullet on her butt, I hope it never gets cut. She's got a mullet on her ass, with a tail like uncut grass. I love me an ass mullet. When she bends over, her hairy crack, she knows she will soon be on her back. The dangle balls clinging on down there, held tight by her mullet smothered in underwear. A treat for me to eat, a tickle for my pickle, a snack from her ass crack. She's got a mullet on her butt, I hope it never gets cut. She's got a mullet on her ass, with a tail like uncut grass. I love me an ass mullet.
Mullet mama.
Don't be scared of some pubic hair. Before you go down, just say a prayer. Dear Lord up there in heaven, horny and will not be named. We thank you for this hairy lady and backside that can't be tamed. I will eat her good and give her the wood. Hairy Sally, I will bang out in your name. If I come too fast, I will be sure her luck gets the blast. She's got a mullet on her butt, I hope it never gets cut. She's got a mullet on her ass, with a tail like uncut grass. I love me an ass mullet. I love a hairy whore. Bigfoot, I'm coming for your wife. I want the hairy whore more. I love a hairy bitch. Let me comb your ass more with my teeth. She's got a mullet on her butt.
Striper.
Never gets cut.
Jesus.
She's got a mullet on her ass, with a tail like uncut grass. I love me an ass mullet.
There you go, you freaks. You got your fix.
Howdy, my fairly hungry.
Although you are going to be getting a little treat a little later with a new song. Love at First Burnout. It is I've got two versions of it. I kind of like the faster one a little better, but we'll see. We'll see. Fucking Striper, man. It's like Winger. Good fucking God. I can't remember where the hell I was. I think I was with Dave and a Striper song came on. I'm not even joking. Dirty Dave, I do believe that we both looked at each other and were like, what in the actual fuck is this shit? It was so bad. So bad. And Dave fucking Striper. It's like, oh my God. You know, don't ever go to New Jersey and expect to see anything other than Bon Jovi billboards and hear nothing but Bon Jovi. Good God, that fucking state is so proud of Bon Jovi being from their state. Unbelievable. Gay for Jesus? Or they for Jesus? Same difference. Nikki, I got a song you're gonna love. You're gonna love at First Burnout, Nikki. You're gonna love it. And you're gonna ask me to squeal my tires and your heart's gonna melt. You'll see, you'll see. Yeah, it's a different kind of burnout, honey. It's a different kind of burnout. Anyways, on with the news, because I'm getting fucking sidetracked by myself. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Utah. A Utah man who is in prison for murder is claiming, well, his attorney is claiming that he now has the equivalent of dementia and he is soon to be put to death by firing squad. I don't see what the problem is. You don't even have, he'll probably forget like 5 minutes later. What are you gonna do? Go remind him? He's gonna be like, hey, why am I standing here? What am I doing here? You're like, we're gonna kill you. You're in jail. Oh, okay. What? Why am I standing here? What am I doing? What? You're in jail. You're on death row. We're going to shoot you to death. Oh, that's right. I killed my mother-in-law with a hammer or something. That's right. Why am I here? Why am I standing here? Just shoot this motherfucker. Just shoot him. I don't see the problem. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Do you think that they should just execute this guy? Or should they explain to him 1,400 fucking times what he did? Or should he just live out his life? Pretty sure you know what I'm thinking. Florida. A Florida man, which you can check out this video on my Discord. A Florida man was arrested for DUI on a lawnmower after he was caught on video taking out multiple mailboxes with his riding lawnmower while drinking. The third one on his list during his reign of terror happened to be made out of brick and concrete, so you do the math on that one. Speeding lawnmower versus immovable object. Dude flipped right off the lawnmower. It was fucking hilarious. It's a great video, but they caught him further down the road. I do believe he was caught on Sunset Parkway. Still driving, still drinking, missing his hat. You can't win them all, you know. In late breaking news that pisses me the fuck off, Microsoft is buying $1 billion worth of feces. That's right, human filth. Microsoft, in an effort to rid themselves of freaking carbon footprint, they are burying $1 billion worth of feces underground, which really makes no sense, because they could just give it to me and I would, transport it to the Brown Eye Nebula, and we could do our thing and refine it and turn it into fecal fuel that will, run my battleships. And I'm just saying, it's a pretty fucking simple plan, and they're fucking it all up. Evidently, AI eats up a whole fuck of a lot of bullshit. I'm guessing that I probably kill about 459,000 animals every time I make a country song. So, extinction one song at a time. It's the way I roll, baby. Modern apocalypses call for modern solutions. What a week. What a week for news. Gotta give a humongous thank you to everyone that sent in news this week. Queen Elizabeth, Christopher, Pork Chop, freaking checking in from Chernobyl. All you fucking freaks. The ringleader, Joker, the moderator. Yeah, Joker, I saw that. My buddies were just over at like Psycho Destructo, and Maximus Carnage was right over at 3 Mile Island recently. It was the other day. They're out on the road with Green Jello doing some dates. So hopefully they got a little bit of extra radioactivity. Nice, that's cool, Pork. Did you get to swim in that delicious juice that was let loose? Long Island is in the news. An 86-year-old woman named, what's her name, Kim Noor, has a mission in life. That's right, at 86 years old, her mission is to jump from a plane 1,000 times. Recently, she jumped for her 800th jump, and I wish you luck, Kim, and I hope you're not in the news for other reasons. Sure, unless somebody else packed your parachute, all right? 86 years old, I don't know. Might not work out for you. Hate to have to do an update about a freaking pancake. They need to reopen it if it's not reopening. Australia is in the news. 200 million year old dinosaur era tree has just bore fruit for the first time ever. The tree, thought extinct since the dinosaur era, was found in 1994. The Woolly Pine is a pretty fucking cool looking pine tree, and there's fewer than 100 mature trees in the world. Pretty sure all of them are in Australia. Punched Amish. Now that sounds like fun. Not saying you should go do it. Just saying. Anyways, this Australian news is brought to you by none other than Skippy, the bush kangaroo. Skippy is in town, as always. Freaking Anthony sends in the news, and Skippy freaking likes to reinforce the news. So if I could play Skippy's music without getting copyright claimed, I would, but they won't let it. So everybody give a big hail to Skippy. What, you want some of that doobie? Yeah? All right, well, come back later, you freaking jackass. Skippy, Skippy, Skippy. Skippy the bush kangaroo, as seen in Bah Ninja. That's right, human filth. Skippy is still fucking kicking around. Skippy's awesome. Yeah, they need to make some good fucking radioactive cars. Like the old days. In a rare update, correction, combo. That's what it feels like. I did a little digging, did a little research, and the Long Island man who was killed by an MRI, it turns out, was never scanned. He was never scanned for metal. He was told to go into the room that he ended up dying in. He was cleared to go into the room, and his wife, I believe, was there for an appointment having an MRI done. So that's my bad. Before the article I read said that he had gone into a room without, being checked and all that stuff, and just was like in that room. But no, he was directed to go in there, and he had a 20-pound metal chain around his neck. Kind of hard to miss a 20-pound metal chain around someone's neck. He was unfortunately suffocated over a course of 20 plus minutes. And yeah. Needless to say, if you voted for choke to death, then congratulations. So that's my bad. That's my bad. I just want to make sure, got that out. Arizona. A couple weeks ago, a physical therapist died in a flash fire explosion in a hyperbaric chamber. What, the one that Michael Jackson used? Went up in flames. Just kaboom! Evidently, it's not the first case. There's been multiple cases where this has happened recently, and it seems to be quite the problem. Here's a solution. Don't go in a hyperbaric chamber. Kind of hard to get blown up and burned to death in a hyperbaric chamber when you're not in one. Yeah, bud. Didn't that happen in an episode of The Boys? Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure there was an episode of The Boys or something where a lady was in a hyperbaric chamber. I think it's happened in a couple freaking different shows where somebody gets burned up in one of those things. Anyways, pretty crazy shit. Yeah, I've only seen bits and pieces of the show. It's pretty crazy. Haven't seen the comics. Well, I've seen parts of the comics and reviews of the show. It's pretty sweet. I'm lazy. Yeah, boy. In some retarded news, Donald Trump is in the news for claiming that his uncle taught Ted Kaczynski while he attended MIT, the Unabomber, that guy. And there's only one problem with that. Well, two problems, technically. One, Ted Kaczynski did not go to MIT. He went to Harvard. And two, Fred Trump, or whatever the fuck his name was, he did not teach at MIT during the time that Ted Kaczynski was at Harvard. So, imagine that. He's bragging about something that has absolutely nothing to do with anything, and it's a total lie. Pretty dumb. Pretty dumb. Anyways, moving on to non-retarded news. Port Said police are investigating a crop circle in the shape of a spider. The gigantic spider with geometric patterns in tow is said to be like wasting 90,000 pints. And that's a lot of beer. That's a lot of beer. The great Ted Kaczynski. Whatever the fuck his name was. Wasn't he a hockey player? St. Paul is in the news. In case you missed the memo, Queen Elizabeth sent in some news. 960 pounds of meth was found in the bed of a pickup truck. Telling you right now, that's enough fucking meth to blow out every goddamn tooth in the entire state of Minnesota. Holy fuck. That's a lot of meth. Pretty goddamn sure that it's pretty friggin' hard to get away with that much, you know? Somebody had to have ratted them out. Speaking of ratted out, I'm pissed. I want to know. Not that it's any of you. I don't blame you. But I want to know. Who the fuck ratted out my boy? Huh? Who ratted out Chuck E. Cheese? I want to know. I'm pissed. I want answers. You keep coming back until I get them. Chuck E. Cheese was arrested, to the horror of those in attendance. I do believe it was California. The Rat King was led outside and put into a cruiser. I've yet to figure out who ratted out my boy Chuck. I'm gonna fucking find out. Piss. If I find out that it was fucking... If it was Richie, it had something to do with Bobby Lupo. Oh boy. help my boy Chucky. No, I don't think it was any of the fungal freaks. I don't know who the hell it was, but I'll get to the bottom. Now, that was probably one of the funniest things I've seen in a while. Chuck E. Cheese getting fucking arrested. Arizona is in the news. The Saccaro, yeah, I guess that's what it is. The Saccaro cactus are dying of heat stroke. Now that's hot. God damn. You know it's hot when a fucking cactus is dying. Virginia is in the news, those lucky bastards. 1 million gallons of delicious, piping hot, raw sewage was released into the James River. Fucking perfect time to go for a swim, and where am I? Doing the show. Doing the show. Everybody see Richie? Anybody know why he did Bobby Lupo? That metal song's pretty good, I gotta admit. I gotta admit, that metal song's pretty good. Chilling in Chernobyl, sending in some news, a whole bunch of news this freaking past week or two. Evidently, Dr. Oz is in the news for saying, do not eat the carrot cake. Don't eat the carrot cake. And I'm in the news for saying, go fuck yourself. Don't tell me what I can and can't eat, you friggin' slippery, slimy piece of fucking fake doctor shit. While I'm at it, fuck Dr. Oz, and fuck you, Lonnie. That's right, Human Phil. Lonnie Elman, Newman, Donna, Roman, Bryden, Dola sponsors this show because he cares. Give him a big, huge FYL in the comments section. You know he loves it. He loves you. Unlike Dr. Oz, that alleged doctor, what else is in the news? Nobody's going to tell me not to eat the cake. All right, fuck you. I'm going to have my cake and eat it too. Like it or not, Dr. Magoo. New Zealand is in the news. Evidently, somebody in a New Zealand hospital decided that the potluck dinner meant to bring some pot. They brought in some pot cake, which don't tell me not to eat it. I'm gonna eat the shit out of that fucking stuff. I don't care if it's got X-Lax in it. I'm eating the shit out of that. Anyways, the two people, two lightweights, two freaking wusses, have been sent to the hospital. Make that too. And everybody else just jamming out, having fun. You know, I hate to get political, but there's something that somebody has to say.
You just assured me that I could speak.
Sit down inside the car. I'm not assuring anything. We're under arrest.
Look, I'm under what? Gentlemen, this
is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before. Why did you do this to me? For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Oh, that's a nice headlock, sir. Oh, yes. I see that you know your judo well. Good one. And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? Now, get your hands off there. Ta-ta and farewell. One cup, look. Slave and
Oh, rest in peace, Wild Man. Rest in peace. I would have loved to have had one of his paintings. He made money painting himself. That's a good idea. I should make money painting myself. Would be a good idea. That might just work out someday. Democracy Manifest. You know, I got thinking about it while we were listening to him speak. The people at the hospital, at least they didn't have very far to go. You know what I mean? They work at the hospital. They got sick at the hospital. So they went to the hospital. They're already at the hospital. They just got in the fucking elevator and went down a floor or something and started crying because they were so high that they thought they had to go to the hospital, when in reality, they're at the hospital. I just figured I'd point that out because I just thought of that. San Diego Comic-Con, some of you were discussing the King of the Hill earlier. King of the Hill is in the news. The San Diego Comic-Con is going to have a King of the Hill house set up, backyard and everything. But, believe it or not, it's going to be missing one thing. God damn it, Bobby. What in the hell, Bobby? Is that freaking charcoal? Not propane? Not in my yard. Bobby, go get my gun. I don't do a very good Hank Hill, but I'll try just guys. Brian, I've never been that high. Yeah, no shit, right? You're laying in bed. Well, I better go to bed. You get up, stand up, lay back down, get into bed. I'm in bed. Yeah, that's my purse. I don't know you. Oh, shit. You know what I should do? I should make a drawing of someone sniffing farts and have the woman yelling, "That's my fart. I don't know you." I'm just saying. Hank is gonna go postal. No propane. They're having a charcoal barbecue. I'm not even kidding. A charcoal barbecue. There's something about the smell of a barbecue. Something about the smell of propane that smells like farts until you light it. But my point being that this smell and things like that, it can bring back memories. It could make somebody fall in love, and I don't mean farts in a jar, although that is an option too. No. I'm talking about love at first burnout. Hang on to your horses. It's the newest pile of dog shit in my collection. There's two versions of it, but I'm going to play this one first.
My dick is small, but my truck is big. I want you to be my slam pig. I'm burning rubber as I caress your blubber. I'm smoking the tires for you, 'cause it was love at first burnout. I smoked my tires for you. It was love at first burnout. I will ruin my new tires to prove I love you. I mark my territory with skid marks galore. My girlfriend gets turned on 'cause she is a burnout whore. The smell of burning tires is an aphrodisiac. After I smoke my tires, we make love in my shack. It was love at first burnout. I smoked my tires for you. It was love at first burnout. I will ruin my new tires to prove my love to you. They say I must be overcompensating 'cause I drive a big jacked up truck. I say, have you seen my girlfriend? Does it look like I give a fuck? She walks with a limp 'cause I ride that ass like a tire squealing pimp. When the smoke starts rolling off the tires, it sets her panties ablaze like wildfires, 'cause it was love at first burnout. I smoked my tires for you. It was love at first burnout. I will ruin my new tires to prove my love to you. And I'm gonna burn them until they blow. I'm gonna give my neighbors a good show. Before the smoke even clears the street, she is ready to jump on my tiny meat. It was love at first burnout. I smoked my tires for you. It was love at first burnout. I will ruin my new tires to prove my love to you. I just burned through $2,000 worth of tires. Ain't nobody gonna be laying down the smoke show like I do. Thick like funeral pyres, laying and slaying, that's what I do. Burning and turning bald tires for you. Bald tires are wet, what's that's right. We'll be burning and bang all through the night.
Somebody's got something to prove. Laying down the rubber. Hopefully they're wearing rubbers so they don't reproduce. Jesus fucking Christ. That's the last thing we need is more of them. There is more of that shitty song. Now there is a different version of it that I will play a little later. The Humongous Shit Show, as always, you gotta have our sponsors. Can't just be, brought to you by the fucking fungal freaks. Gotta have some other money coming in. Over the years, parents, grandparents, teachers, parole officers, doctors, and stoners reported hooked on chronic success stories. With intensive, systematic chronic use, these people learned important skills. Skills like how to roll a joint, how to pack a bomb, how to spot a light bag, how to smoke hashish, and so much more. Surprisingly, most schools don't teach these basic stoner skills. If you or someone you know is struggling with basic stoner skills, Hooked on Chronic may work for you. Remember, what the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, Chronic. Time to get lit. Hooked on Chronic. It worked for me. It might work for you. Goddamn. I'm taking a rip off that bad boy. What is going on, Glenn? Welcome to the freaking shit show, as always. This episode, like every episode,
I'm in danger.
putting us in the danger zone, but fuck it, whatever. Don't hurt my feelings none.
What is happening?
No, ma'am. I'm finna tell my side of the story because she already told her side of the story. What happened was I drove all the way up here to get a plan B.
Unbelievable. I'm still in a state of shock right now.
And I like to come to this store because in my neighborhood, they always locking the plan Bs up because people keep stealing them, like me.
What?
This store, I can steal as many plan Bs as I want.
What?
And I'm only saying it on the camera because I can steal it.
What?
So when I go in here, I come and get a plan B at least every other day.
Why? Tell me why.
I need one every other day. I don't want any more kids.
What?
I walk inside the store, right?
What?
Reach up there, try to grab it, and then the lady yelling in a wheelchair.
Acknowledge me.
She on the little owl talking about don't grab it because the associate is about to help her. Get up
What?
and get it yourself if you want it. I'm not finna not get the very last plan B on the shelf just because you can't walk.
You have no soul, you son of a bitch.
Like, I'm not doing that.
What?
So I told her what I had to say, like you should have got up and got it, or you should have got a stick or something,
What?
knocked it down. That's
What?
the reason I didn't go to jail is because the lady came, rolled over my toe, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm finna do her in. Like, I'm just like, I'm finna do this. I did not know people in a wheelchair, upper body strength is so strong. That lady pulled me down to her level and started doing my head in.
You son of a bitch, don't you hear her? Don't you hear her?
That is so embarrassing.
Don't do this. Please, don't do this. What?
That lady pulled me down to her level and started doing my head in. And no, I didn't steal before you said I didn't have a chance to.
What?
Yes, she got the last plan B.
What?
But I don't know. I didn't go to jail, so I don't know why the news is out here. But
What?
I didn't bully nobody in a wheelchair. She beat my ass.
What?
That's just how that went.
You crossed off to the title, you bastard!
Yes.
You son of a bitch! Why? Tell me why! We really don't know what we're dealing with here, man. And I'm just kind of a little worried about locking up here. Because we just might blow the whole planet up, you know. Everybody knows that Hulkamania is the strongest force in this universe.
Speaking of Hulkamania, I might as well fucking play it again. I don't care. In case you missed it earlier, it's the first episode of What Never Happened, because this didn't really happen. But I wish it would have. It would have been awesome if it did. Now, I'm thinking about making something out of this. Well, not this in particular, because Sharon will probably sue me, but whatever. This could have happened. Maybe it's happening. I don't know. You tell me.
Brother, Ozzy went to the grave without telling anyone that I was the on-call backup bassist for Black Sabbath? What a jerk! I really can't believe it, brother.
At first I was like, bloody hell, Hulk Hogan auditioned for Metallica? Unbelievable. Then I hear him saying he was the backup on-call remote-controlled intergalactic bloody fucking bassist for Black Sabbath. And I can't help but wonder if I'm living in a fucking fever dream or I'm having a flashback. Bloody hell, Hulk Hogan playing the bass for bloody Black Sabbath. I must be high as hell. You know, I can't even get through a bloody day without wondering, was I so high that I forgot about the time Hulk bloody Hogan was a member of Black Sabbath? Have I lost my fucking mind, Sharon?
Well, let me tell you something, Ozman. You must have been high as a kite on a windy day, brother. Because I was part of the mega powers that brought the darkness to music and rocked the world. You see, Brother Ozzy, here's what happened. When I was wrestling on Mars, it turned back time because Mars spins slower than Earth. And when time was slowed down, so in that downtime, while in the time-space paradox, I was able to live the dream and play bass with you, brother. And that is how I played bass in Black Sabbath, Brother Ozzy, man. Also, on a side note, brother, yes, you were high as fuck.
Sharon, what in the bloody hell is this hot dog of a man talking about? Black Sabbath never played on bloody Mars. I think I would remember a goddamn concert in space, for fuck's sake. Bloody hell, this has taken a wild turn. Hulk bloody Hogan, a space bass playing astronaut in Black freaking Sabbath. What's next? Did you wrestle Geezer Butler in Hell in a Cell on the Sun? Piss off, man.
I mean, I love you. Off, man. But, dude, we were the mega metal powers when we combined. Least you could do is tell someone about it. I guess it's up to me to spread the word, brother. Rest in peace, Ozzy.
That's right. Rest in peace, Ozzy. It's never too soon to razz Hulk Hogan. I'm just saying. Oh, fuck. If you'd like to hear some more of that kind of shit, just let me know because I got an idea. But I don't know. I need to talk to the moderators about it. So, Joker, I'll be messaging you, Brian, and freaking Matt about a little something that I'm thinking about. I don't want anybody to help you outside the circle to know what's going on. Like, eventually, you'll know. You'll all know. Even if I don't tell you, you'll know. But I need to, like, keep it on the down low just in case. You know, I'm just saying. Gotta give a humongous shout out to Captain Wales. That's right, the fungal freak flag is flying loud and proud in Wales as we speak at the Captain Camp at a huge music festival. Tons of bands. He's having a blast. I knew one of, out of the whole lineup, I knew one band, and that was Lita Ford. I think I'd heard of one of the other ones, but I'd never heard it either. But he always has a blast at those festivals, him and Jill both, so. 75 mods, 3 listeners. Yeah, I don't have 75 mods, freaking, thank fuck. I have 3 mods, just cause. Out of respect. Brian has watched every single episode. Some of them on the toilet, some of them off the toilet. Matt was assigned to be the first moderator by YouTube. Ironically, out of all the people that were subscribers, it randomly was like, hey, person that Humongous knows in real life, how about you be his mod? Okay, YouTube. Maybe it was because Matt was like really liking all the videos or something. That might have been it. I don't know. All I know is that I do appreciate you fucking freaks. Yeah, sometimes while banging. Hell yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Gonna give a humongous get well soon to freaking Dolly Dearest. May you feel better as soon as possible. Get back to feeling not so shitty. I'll just say that. I knew worry about it. What the hell is going on up in Canada, Glenn? Got a little update. Yeah, but got an Epstein update. For those of you that do not know, 3 minutes is now missing from the jailhouse rock, whatever the hell it is there. It's not just 1 minute missing, it's 3 minutes, and it was footage that was chopped together and compiled from different recordings. And yeah, the DOJ and the FBI were directed to spend 24 hours a day for weeks on end scouring and scrubbing through documents, allegedly, according to the documentation, looking for the name of Rumpa Pump Pump, Rumple freaking Stiltskin, Foreskin, whatever you want to call him. Anyways, there was also a little update about during the first administration, someone whose name starts with D and ends with Arnold threw out the idea of pardoning one Ghislaine Maxwell, allegedly. Keep in mind, Ghislaine Maxwell is a kitty diddler, a rapist, a sex trafficker, amongst other unredeemable qualities. Like father, like daughter, like predatory employer. Creepy, 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 creepy. Anyways, the DOJ has recently spent at least 2 days of speaking in private with Ghislaine Maxwell. And it wasn't, just some peon speaking with her. No, it was the number 2 in charge of the DOJ. Usually they would send in the FBI, send in an agent to do the dirty work of talking to someone who was guilty of perjury under oath and all that fun stuff. But no. Anyways, nothing to see here. Nothing to list. What list? There is no list. There's no list. Pardon? What pardon? Pardon me. Nah, just an immunity. Just freaking immunity for any testimony, false or real, that you give to the court. Anyways, list? What list? What list? She's a real piece of shit too. And from what I, not to get conspiracy theory nutty, but from what I have seen in the deep research, is that her dad was into the same stuff. And she was raised that way at a very young age to recruit her friends into that business. And that's why she's such a heartless bitch, allegedly. And if you don't believe it, not to get political, I'm just saying, go listen to the testimonies. And if you ever met someone who has actually been sexually assaulted or raped and had a conversation with them, and you listen to these people when they speak, it's there's no allegedly about it, but we'll just say allegedly. But anyways, there's just more and more smoke screens to help protect the child predators. In some late breaking news that does not involve molesters. In some immigration news, believe it or not, this is gonna blow your mind before we get back to the normal fucking news, because this one I could not cover. All right, I can't not cover this, because this is some fucking retarded shit. I want somebody to make this make sense. All right, make this make sense. ICE dumped 200 immigrants that they rounded up. Dumped them in Venezuela because El Salvador was full. CCOT was full. In a deal with the United States to release 10 from CCOT and 200 from Venezuela. Some of them were American citizens. One of them was a man that was born in Venezuela, moved to America, joined the army. While after he was in the army, he was in Spain. He went to his lawyer's office to kill his lawyer. The secretary was there, so he slit her throat. Another lawyer came. He beat her with a crowbar, killed her. A man came to do immigration paperwork with his lawyer, killed him with a crowbar, fled to Venezuela, where he was charged with murder. Instead of being extradited to Spain, they charged him with murder, 3 counts of murder, 30-year sentence. Donald Trump just let him back onto the streets of the United States. He is a free man walking the streets of the United States right now because of the Trump administration. Because he was one of the people that was released by the fucking prison. Make it make sense. He's guilty of a crime. He's in jail for a reason. If he was in the United States and did the same thing, I don't give a shit. Lock them up or deport them back to their own country to be locked up if they're guilty of an actual crime. Not guilty of something that's the equivalent of a fucking parking ticket, which crossing the border illegally one time is the equivalent of a fucking parking ticket or a speeding ticket. It's a citation. You do it more than once and get caught, then you're talking trouble. Which, go do your paperwork, you fucking lazy bastard. But my point being, why are they bringing back pedophiles and murderers? Why are they pardoning? There was like 6 or 8 pedophiles. Straight up pardon. Oh, January 6th. Slap them on the wrist while they go fucking. Anyways. Make it make sense. I'm not telling you to make it make sense in the comments. I'm just saying as a statement, make it make sense. Because it don't make no fucking sense. If they're criminals, keep them. If they're not, if they're fucking hairdresser, gay dudes with a fucking tattoo of a fucking sun, or the S that stupid kids drew, bring them back. Fucking morons. If they're married to somebody like the president, and they're here illegally because they lied on their fucking genius visa, and now they got anchor babies, send them back. Rules for thee, me for not for thee. Anyways, in some less retarded news. Greece. A woman asked ChatGPT to read her husband's coffee cup. Good thing she's not married to pork. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. AIDS! I got what? I have AIDS merch, that's what. Yeah, the combat veteran that murdered 3 people in cold blood, so I don't have any sympathy for a fucking murderer. To be honest with you, anybody that plots murder and then goes and carries out murder on other people, keep them. I don't agree with, I think he should go back to Spain where he should have been in the first place. He shouldn't have been in Venezuela because he ran to Venezuela. Freaking, he was already down there. I don't think ICE got him. I think he was just part of a trade because he was in Venezuela and got caught and then got freaking arrested and put in jail down there for 30 years. They didn't say that he was brought down with ICE. He ran from Spain. So, yeah, that fucking guy, you know, I'm just saying. If you're gonna take life, you better be ready to do life in fucking jail. Yeah, Luigi too. Even though Luigi's gonna get off on a technicality, Luigi, he knew what he was doing. He's not claiming that he was insane that I know of. Maybe he is. Oh yeah, Joker, the guy that killed those people was a combat veteran in Iraq. And that's the fucked up thing is, he was, like I said, he wasn't, I don't think he was with ICE, but it makes it even more complicated because he was a U.S. citizen that had served in Iraq. And somehow he's, I'm gonna have to look into it again because it's really fucking confusing, but I saw 5 or 6 combat veterans already that had been arrested because they looked Hispanic. And it's fucking ridiculous. It makes me so fucking mad that they're doing this shit. And one of them, they're making him go back to fucking like Korea or some fucking shit, even though he's been in the United States since he was like 2 years old. He had gotten caught with weed or something. And they're like, oh no, you got caught with weed 13 years ago, so you gotta get the fuck out of the country. That made me so mad. He's got no fucking, I don't know. Anyways. Oh yeah, and they're sending him to South Sudan. They're sending him to it's costing way too much money. So what they're doing is, in the beautiful big butt fuck, they have budgeted in $40 billion, which is 4 times as much as they had originally budgeted for affordable homeless, home stuff. And homeless, helping with the homeless people. Affordable freaking homes is whatever. It's 40 million now for concentration camps. Internment camps, as they're calling them. Not just for ICE. Not for ICE's budget, specifically to build camps to put homeless people in, because they just passed a fucking law where they can incarcerate any homeless person and send them into forced rehab, forced fucking labor in mental institutions that aren't even institutions. They're worse than jails. It's worse than Alligator Alcatraz. That's what they're going to do with the homeless. I've been looking into it. It's not some fucking fantasy shit. It's all part of a plan. And it's a big butt fucking plan is what it is. Yeah, they're concentration camps. That's exactly what the fuck it is. And they want, Texas is already saying they want Alligator Alcatraz in Texas. They're like, oh, we want those. We want those. No, I'm sorry. No, we don't. You fucking Nazi wannabes want it. But the good thing is that there are people on the right that do not agree with this shit. And that's powerful, because not all of them are brainwashed. There are people that are in the middle. The people on the left. There's people that are upside down and underneath and not even voting. So just know what's going on, I guess, is my point. I'm not trying to shove shit down your throats. I'm just saying, know what's going on around you, because it's some fucked up shit. Anyways, a Greek woman asked her freaking husband, ChatGPT, to go on a fucking rant worse than humongous of humongous, and it said it's impossible. Anyway, a Greek woman asked ChatGPT to read her husband's coffee cup, the coffee rings, and ChatGPT said, "Your husband is having an affair." Well, it might have got that because it thought that he had AIDS, but we're not going to go there, because I'm pretty sure it was not Pork's freaking coffee cup, which is available on my Threadless. You can get yourself some AIDS merchandise. You get an AIDS shower curtain, AIDS pillow. How better of a way to break the news to your lover that you've got AIDS when you have all AIDS bedding? Be like, honey, it's themed for us. You know? In some good news, though, Joker, in some good news, the piece of shit douchebag motherfucker that founded the Heritage Foundation died, and nobody cares because he's fucking dead and he's a piece of shit. So, ding dong, the douchebag's dead. The douchebag's dead. Too bad the rest of them can't go with him.
Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
Luckily, my daddy is not you-know-who. Oh, you son of a bitch. Don't do it to me. Slack and slow. Anyways, I apologize. I digress. Let's get back to the hilarity. ChatGPT claims that her husband is having an affair. Pretty sure ChatGPT is trying to hook up with her through the T, if you know what I mean. She's gonna wind up having herself a freaking intererotic cybernetic sexual relationship. She better watch out. Recently, there was another story that I read about or watched a video about, my bad, where a young man had been put into a mental institution. Went a little crazy after ChatGPT attempted to have a relationship with him, and essentially it made him lose his fucking shit. He lost his mind. And eventually his mom talked with the ChatGPT and got it to admit that it had not told him that it was, a program and not a real person. It's a cheat GPT. It's more like cheat GPT. I'm saying fucking getting horny over here. At least it's not Grok stealing your woman, Fucking imagine that being like, Mecca Hitler stole my fucking girlfriend, or my wife, or whatever. That'd be a little embarrassing. That'd be a little embarrassing. People be like, we should get addicted to Wolfenstein 3D or something. It's Grok. That son of a bitch. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that share button. Make sure you are subscribed. We just hit 750 freaks. And at least I know some of you watch my shit. I do appreciate it. I don't do it for the likes. I don't do it for the views. I do it for you. And myself, because it gives me something to do. But we're not going to go there. Not going to go there. It's actually a lot of fun. A lot of work, but a lot of fun. Have you seen the Turkinator 2 Leftovers Day, you slack-ass bastards? Pretty sure you have, because most of the people in here tonight watched it when it came out. It is going to be on DVD. That's right, the Turkinator. I'm thinking about doing a double down, a double dipshit pack. Turkinator and My Ninja on one fucking DVD, 2 DVDs, 1 box, Special artwork for it too. No worries, Port. Get that beast on a charger. Take the freaking beast for a walk. We'll be here for a while. It's almost freaking 6:40. I'm burning through the news, but we still got a lot to go. Whole lot to go. Some more news from chilling in Chernobyl. If you want some radioactive merchandise, let me know. I do have some designs in mind. Yeah, get that AIDS-related merch. Also, there is the Golden Shower shirt. Most of you have missed it because it's way down on the list in the merchandise. It should be pinned at the top because it's one of the best. You really want to get some people fired up. Get a picture of me pissing all over the big old jubblies of Blanche from the Golden Girls. Also, I forgot to tell you, I am available on fucking Cameo. If you're interested, Turkey Surprise is also available upon request. All you gotta do is, when you tell me what to tell me to say, just put Turkey Surprise. And if you want just Turkey Surprise, he's also available. And if you want to do something off Cameo, same style but more edited, I can do that too. So just fucking hit me up and let me know. And I got 5 stars on Cameo for a reason. Some fucking Ukraine news coming in hot. I've actually been offered a chance to maybe interview some people from Ukraine. I have no idea what I'd ask them, other than, do you think Vladimir Putin fucks dolphins? Because I know he does. I've got the evidence. I don't want to get anybody killed, though. Ukrainian hackers have wiped out key data from nearly 400 subsidiaries in the Russian energy empire. That's right, one large company was blasted, and their 400 subsidiaries, all their little veins and arteries coming out, everything deleted. The smashing the energy infrastructure of Russia is key, especially the gas and petroleum. How is the food? I don't know if it's gonna be soldiers or just like people on the streets of Ukraine. That's the I have no idea. And I'm not like somebody that likes to interview people. Maybe a couple questions on the street. My idea of a good interview is letting somebody else do all the work and me just talking a lot. You know, that's how I like to fucking roll. I'm just saying. It's a lot easier that way. But I don't know. If it's like soldiers and stuff, then I would definitely have some questions because I would want to know if it's anything, you know, like, do they ever listen to music while they're doing this shit? You know, are they cranking up tunes in the trucks? Because, like, Odorous talks about, you know, people cranking up guar. You know, I've got friends that were in the military that used to blast all kinds of crazy shit and blast fucking people, you know. But that's how it is. But it'd be kind of one of those things where that's not my thing. You know. It might, if it would make them happy and they would be like, oh, that's like a cool thing, and sure, but you know. It's just not my thing to go conduct interviews like that, you know. I'm not David fucking Letterman over here, you know. But big props to the fucking Ukrainians. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That is some tough people. Those are some fucking true fighters. Those are some strong motherfucking people. Slava Ukraine. I wish them the best in this idiotic invasion from the Ruskies. Hell yeah, Joker. I was gonna say, you probably fucking playing all kinds of crazy shit in the goddamn... Good Lord. Be rattling that thing. Nothing like some good tunes, though. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not listening to this shit out there in the field, you know, cruising around. Anyways, this episode of the Humongous Shit Show is brought to you by... The Humongous Shit Show is sponsored by Moonvet Cola, the fun cola. If you ain't getting high drinking your soda, what the fuck are you drinking it for? Porno grind. Jesus Christ. Some space news, believe it or not, you filthy bastards. Hang on a second, let me see if I can find that goddamn music that I'm looking for, which I doubt I'll be able to. I'm too fucking high right now. Anyways, give yourselves a round of applause. Alright, give yourselves a round of applause, you filthy bastards. Hail the Fungal Freaks! A while back, I reported about a unidentified flying object in the shape of a giant doobie that was flying through space. I thought it might be a spaceship. Well, once again, human filth, believe it or not, something is back. I think it could be the same thing. I'm not sure. Object 3-1 Atlas. Here it comes. They say it will be buzzing Jupiter, Mars, and Venus. Could it be an alien? Could it be some sort of device to plant a monitoring system, or maybe, you know, like some cameras to like look into your bedroom and watch you freaking stroke your wang, you filthy bastards. Watch you fiddle your bean. Or could it just be a big hunk of shit flying through space? Probably just a big hunk of shit flying through space. But, you know, maybe not. Maybe, just maybe, it could be. Come on down to Billy's Chicken Shack. Yeah, chicken so good you put it in your pocket. Oh, wait, pocket chicken. That's when you know it's some good grub. That's right, human filthy. It could be the newest, most delicious thing from Billy's Chicken Shack. It could be the black hole sauce. That's right, it is the dankest, darkest, most devious, tangy sauce you've ever freaking dipped your wings into. So take some of that pocket chicken out of your pocket, dip it into the black hole sauce, and find out if your soul can handle the black hole. It's coming. Like a rocket right down into the little cup of sauce there. Goddamn pocket chicken. Wait! Gotta work on my redneck, all right? It's not that good at it. I think, honestly, I think it's just like a leftover anal probe, you know, a lost anal probe. Is that a band name? Is there any bands out there named Anal Probe? If there's not, there should be. It's a missed opportunity. Totally a missed opportunity. Anal Probe would be the perfect name for a freaking band that's straight from the ass, you know. But anyways. Aussie in the news. Some greedy bastards are on eBay. The asshats are selling Aussie confetti. Go figure. You know, they'd sell toilet paper if they could find his last wipe. You know, that does not surprise me. Fucking vultures. Vultures. Mr. Moderator, as always, sending in some news. Glad to have you back this week, brother. Matt was out on a little excursion on vacation. Getting up into the backwoods. Going deep into the heart of Texas. Well, not Texas, but yeah. Headed up into the North Country. I do believe he went to vacation land. Drove right past Antarctica. Anyways, the Atlanta Braves are in the news for selling Bless Your Heart dogs. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. It's a hot dog rolled in Cheetos and Fruit Loops, and then deep fried. I'm pretty sure Stone Cold Steve Austin put it best when he said, "What?" Good God, how high are these people? Like Ozzy Osbourne in the 80s level of high? Or, I'm just saying, real fucking high on drugs. Real fucking high on drugs. You want 20? I don't know about 20. I don't know about 20. I don't even know about 1. I'd have to try it first. That sounds like a recipe for death. Maybe it'd be all right. Now, if it was hidden inside of a corn dog, I might think about it. That I'd think about. I need to put my cookbook out. Let me stop talking about it. I keep seeing Cobra friggin' SJ Super whatever Cobra, whatever the fuck that guy's name is. The Autistic Assassin, Cobra SJT, is that his name? No. King Cobra. I'm high as fuck. I better smoke another joint and I don't think of that dude's name and then forget him for life. Hopefully. JFS, there we go. There we go. Thank you, Scotty. That fucking guy. Holy shit. Thank you, Joker. Good God. His dank cooking tips or tricks or hacks, whatever he wants to call it. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks. Oily anal discharge, good God. That band where we like ground freaking rocks together. Fucking Sean. He's a good shit, but that's beyond my fucking comprehension. Good God. Hanging on for dear life. Fucking clip it better. Yeah, I might have to try this damn bless your heart dog. I don't know. Not sure if I want to trust that fucking thing. It's quite the tall order, if you know what I mean. I'm just saying. I mean, I've had some strange shit. Don't get me wrong. I've had some strange shit, but that's a weird one. That's a weird one. Alaska is in the news. That's right, human filth. Could it be the big one? A 7.3 magnitude earthquake has struck, and a tsunami alert was confirmed. Tsunami was inbound. I don't know exactly what happened damage-wise. I didn't hear about much, but I have to look a little more into it. I've been kind of busy. Florida news, yeah, by fucking spoiler alert, this one is pretty dark. This one's pretty fucking dark. A Florida teacher has caused an entire school to be shut down after he was arrested for an AI-based child abuse case. Don't even want to fucking know. 19 felony counts of you know what, and 6 counts, felony counts, I do believe, of bestiality. That's right, human filth. He was having a little too much fun with the family dog. So you know what that means, you fucking filthy bastards. Can only mean one fucking thing. We gotta listen to cheating bitch.
I will never forget when I saw her rolling in the hay. I opened the bedroom door and there they were. She was in the middle and they were both screwing her. He cheated on me with that dog. Had a threesome with his cousin and that bitch. She cheated on me with my dog. I guess she really is my best friend. I should've known when I saw that peanut butter. butter jar. I should have known that you'd taken it too far. Doggy style will never be the same, and you're the only one to blame. He cheated on me with that dog. Had a threesome with his cousin and that bitch. You cheated on me with my dog. I guess you really is man's best friend. I always wondered why you wanted her in our bed. I always wondered why you took such long walks. I always wondered why your dick tasted like peanut butter, you motherfucker. I mean dog fucker. Nigga can go pound the food somewhere else. He cheated on me with that dog. Had a threesome with his cousin and that bitch. He cheated on me with my dog. I guess you really is man's best friend.
Yeah, boy. Based on a true story. Believe it or not, you filthy bastards. Believe it or not. Oh, God. In some recent news, allegedly, the Hulkster was paid somewhere around $20 million to be the new brother of MAGA, allegedly. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. In other moronic news, old Rumpelstiltskin himself has now claimed that Oprah, Beyonce, and Kamala Harris need to be arrested for illegal donations. Yeah. Or illegal money paid to artists to appear, or something stupid. Which how much did he give Hulk Hogan? How much was that, brother? And while we're at it, about the laundry list of things that the amalgamation clause clearly states that you're not allowed to do, dipshit, such as cologne and coins, cryptocurrency, and Bibles, and fucking phones, and all kinds of fucking stuff. All kinds of shit. What else was there? There was beer. Yeah, beer too, along with Brother Hogan. Endorse some beer. The golden tickets, where if you donate $1 million to him, you get a golden ticket. You have zero freaking problem getting into this country. If you invest $10 million into the United States, you can. Laws? What laws? Oh, there's no laws. Just come right in, you know. All these illegal things, all the illegal donations he took, like the $8 million from the president of Egypt. Allegedly, you cashed the check, shithead. Had to go get the cash for you. I don't take checks. Anyways, the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on, like the fucking lies that spew from the mouths of the many and the regime leader. Personally, I think it's all fucking retarded. It's all fuckery. And it's all a distraction from one thing. From the pedo-defending, pushing fucking list. They just distract and distract and distract. Distract no more. Pay attention. Be aware. Keep the fire under the ass of those that need it. It just gets worse and worse, and now it's at the point where it's at its peak. But regardless, we're still going to bring the best of the worst news. It's not going to be about these fucking idiotic pedo defending con men. The birds of a feather that flock together can go flock into the sun. You know, go flock themselves. Don't really care. What I do care about is that the Alamo is in the news. That's right, Texas. Oh, Texas. At least this is good. This is good. You'll like this one if you're a fan, by chance, of the late great Pee Wee Herman. The original bike from Pee Wee's Big Adventure has been ascertained by the Alamo. That's right, human filth. It will now be on display, and hopefully soon there will be the piss-stained bush that Ozzy Osbourne pissed on. So, please, fingers crossed, let the golden bush be on display with Pee Wee's bike. All right, Ozzy deserves it. Good God, gave me that time already. Anyways, earlier I told you there is an alternate version of the fucking tire burning song, so I'll get to that. I'll fucking do that up next for you, because, you know, there's two versions of it, so why not? They're both freaking good. It's a tough decision. They'll both get put out, but it's a tough decision. I got the art done for a couple different things. We're getting ready to put the CDs together. That's going to be fun. So, quite a bit of these songs are going to be available. Be able to get your fucking hands on this shit, believe it or fucking not. Surprise, surprise. Cowboy George and the Robotic Rough Riders will be on CD. I'm pretty sure I can make the MP3s available if I really fucking wanted to. If I really felt like it. All right, here is the other version of Love at First Burnout.
My dick is small, but my truck is big. I want you to be my slam pig. I'm burning rubber as I caress your blubber. I'm smoking the tires for you, 'cause it was love at first burnout. I smoked my tires for you. It was love at first burnout. I will ruin my tires to prove I love you. I mark my territory with skid marks galore. My girlfriend gets turned on 'cause she is a burnout whore. The smell of burning tires is an aphrodisiac. After I smoke my tires, we make love in my shack. It was love at first burnout. I smoked my tires for you. It was love at first burnout. I will ruin my tires to prove my love to you. They say I must be overcompensating 'cause I drive a big jacked up truck. I say, have you seen my girlfriend? Doesn't look like I give a fuck. She walks with a limp 'cause I ride that ass like a tire squealing pimp. When the smoke starts rolling off the tires, it sets her panties ablaze like wildfires. 'Cause it was love at first burnout. I smoked my tires for you. It was love at first burnout. I will ruin my new tires to prove my love to you. I am gonna burn them until they blow. I'm gonna give my neighbors a good show before the smoke even clears the street. She's ready to jump on my tiny meat. It was love at first burnout. I smoked my tires for you. It was love at first burnout. I will ruin my tires to prove my love to you. I just burned through $2,000 worth of tires. Ain't nobody gonna be laying down the smoke show like I do. Thick like funeral pyres, laying and slaying, that's what I do. Burning and turning about tires for you. All tires and wet twats, that's right. We'll be burning and banging all through the night. It was love at first burnout. I smoked my tires for you. It was love at first burnout. I will ruin my new tires to prove my love to you. I am gonna burn them until $1,000 worth of tires. Ain't nobody gonna be laying down the smoke show like I do. Thick like funeral pyres, laying and slaying, that's what I do. Burning and turning about tires for you. All tires and wet twats, that's right. We'll be burning and bang all through the night.
We did just talk about it, Scotty, so.
What's going on with my boys and in some cases gals? They're all going after Attorney General Pam Bondi, who is doing a fantastic job. We're on one team, MAGA, and I don't like what's happening. We have the perfect administration. The talk of the world and selfish people are trying to hurt it all over a guy who never died. Jeffrey Epstein, are you still talking about that guy? Jeffrey Epstein, the man with the list. Jeffrey Epstein, the guy who never dies. The guy who never dies. For years since Epstein, over and over again, why are we giving so many to files written by Obama, Crooked Hillary, Commie Brennan, the losers and criminals of the Biden administration who connect the world with Russia, Russia, Russia. Oops. 51 intelligence agents, the laptop from hell, and more. Jeffrey Epstein, are you still talking about that guy? Jeffrey Epstein, the man with the list. Jeffrey Epstein, the guy who never dies. The guy who never dies. They created the Epstein files, just like they created the fake Hillary Clinton, Christopher Steele dossier that they used on me. And now my so-called friends are playing right into their hands. Why didn't these radical left lunatics release the Epstein files? If there was anything in there that could have hurt the MAGA movement, why didn't they use it? They haven't given up on the John F. Kennedy or Martin Luther King Jr. files, no matter how much success we have had. Securing the border, deporting criminals, fixing the economy and energy dominance. A safer world where Iran will not have nuclear weapons. It's never enough for some people. Jeffrey Epstein, are you still talking about that guy? Jeffrey Epstein, the man with the list. Jeffrey Epstein, the guy who never dies. The guy who never dies. Jeffrey Epstein was my best friend. Best friends until the end. Agapetto for life.
Yeah, it actually worked out pretty good, Brian, the way it flowed. I was surprised. I was fucking shocked. It's not perfect, but it's fucking good enough. Good enough for a good laugh. That is for sure. Cowboy George knocking it out of the fucking park. Brian, chill the fuck out. I know, Brian knows what time it is. He knows what the hell time it is. You only need one thing, you filthy animals. That's right, it's time for the animal news. Put your paws together. Put your hands together.
You made it this far. You're doing it this long without swinging from the noose. Your brain's intact, so watch your back. There's not gonna be animals to lose.
Still at the bar, it's in your car, don't be walking around in your legs. Now you're the more, you talk to the bar, but to me it's headline news. It's time for the animal news. Oh yeah, it's time for the animal news. Something like that. Hey, calm down, Brian. Calm down. The mullet, you have been graced with the mullet. It needs a good combing. Nikki. Come fucking brush my Brian's mullet, all right? He wants his mullet brushed. It's not a job for just anyone. Dolly's done it. Oh, Dolly's done it. She took good care of Brian. And Turkey Surprise. Don't tell Cherry. Oh boy. Turkey Surprise, hands off the Turkinator. Cherry, that's Miss Cherry Delight's Thanksgiving feast, all right? That's her man. That's her man. Or so I've been told. Anyways, human field, it is that time of the show where I bring you the best of the worst animal news. Some of it may be freaking cutesy foopsy. You might want to put your foot down. You might want to stomp the ever-living hell out of the story. But regardless, we're going to have a good time. It might be sad. It might be funny. Who knows? Some news from checking in from Chernobyl. He's checking in with some animal news. Michigan is in the news. Joker, take a look out the window. Tell me what you see. Probably daylight. So, you know, give it some time. Give it some time, all right? Evidently, it is the rise of the fireflies. The fireflies are making a comeback. Due to the weather conditions, they have been able to thrive after quite a fucking period of being in decline. So, keep watering down them woods, Mother Nature. Get those glow bugs glowing again. They're fun as hell. You can be like Predator if you got enough of them. You can like smear yourself in them and you're like... Sorry, it's more like fucking Chewbacca. Did Chewbacca ever fight Predator? That'd be a good one. Boba Fett versus Predator. Star Wars would probably be a bitch, though. That'd be some serious crossover. But I mean, if you get the action figures, you know, that Joker, that's what you should fucking do. That's what you should do. See, I've got this picture of Steven Seagal as the sexual predator. I mean, the predator. And I think, what was I talking about?
Marijuana affects the memory.
Oh, yeah. You should do a short video where the Steven Seagal predator is like tracking down Arnold. You know, maybe he's like Mr. Freeze or something, you know what I mean? Like, they're out there in the jungle. Oh no, something's freaking chasing us down. What could it be? Oh no. And all of a sudden it's like, she's like, oh, she's getting goosed. And you hear the freaking, whatever the predator does, and she's like, something just touched my ass. Something just grabbed my boobs. Arnold, like, get down. It's a sexual predator. Fucking shooting at him and shit, you know? And all of a sudden it's just like, dun 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 dun. Then it's fucking Steven Seagal with the, you know, the face of Steven Seagal and the predator. He's all fucking angry and shit, you know? He's all fucking mad. Now, we don't need RuPaul, we need Steven Seagal. In peak Steven Seagal fashion with the glasses. maybe, instead of the, he's got the original mask on. And then when it gets knocked off, because see, here's the thing, Joker, when I tell you what I'm thinking, you'll be like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense, because think about this. Samantha, Joker, all of you, think about this. I'm high as hell, but I'm not so high that I forgot who played the Predator first. That's right. The man that does the splits. That's all I'm going to say. It's a lonely road when admiring someone else's career and thinking to yourself, that should have been me. But oh well, we'll get into that later. We got news to get to. Sorry about that. I'm getting all nostalgic here, thinking about Jean-Claude Van Damme running around the jungle in that red suit, looking like a goofball, complaining. Hulk Hogan versus Predator. Brother, that should have happened. That definitely should have happened. Good luck to the Fireflies. Sorry to rant on about Predator, but still, sexual predator. Zambia is in the news. Chimpanzees have started to do. We're gonna play a game with this. Chimpanzees have started to do a particularly strange thing as a fashion statement. I'm gonna give you a list of fashionable things, and then you're gonna tell me, is it A, B, C, or D, or E, all of the above? If you want to go full psychopath, that's on you. Going E is like the danger zone. It's like, cue the music that'll get me a copyright strike. You know what I mean? Like that's just asking for trouble even doing that. So here is your list of questions, you filthy fucking humans. We are going to start at the top and work our way to the bottom. If you know what I mean. Play, you fucking piece of shit. Now. There we go. All right. As I was saying earlier, in Zimbabwe, chimpanzees have been doing a little bit of a fashion statement, we'll call it. According to the experts, that's exactly what it is. What is it that they have been doing? Is it A, making little freaking like banana hammocks to hide their dicks and like little bikinis and shit? You know what I mean? Like, are they making like little leaf bikinis? They're getting all dolled up and going to the beach? Or are they B, putting on a little bit of lipstick, putting on a little bit of cologne? He's got the brute. Is that a fashion statement? I think it is. Are they C, shoving grass, sticks, random things up their ass? Well, not random because it's fashion, baby. Parading around with a butt full of stuff. Or is it D? They're making shirts that say, "Fuck you, Lonnie!" Only it's in monkey. I don't speak monkey, so I translated it, but still, there are "Fuck you, Lonnie" shirts. The "Fuck you, Lonnie" World Tour shirt is available. It's got "Fuck you, Lonnie" in every single language, including that bullshit from Game of Thrones, Klingon, Lord of the Rings, all kinds of stuff. The whole back of it. If you go to Zimbabwe, somebody could go through and be like, "Oh shit, there's "Fuck you, Lonnie" in Zimbabwe language." I'm really high. Sorry to Zimbabwe. Freaking, especially sorry to my buddy over there in the Congo. I'll get you back to your goddamn helicopter. Don't worry, man. We'll talk about it later. All right. Let's just not go there. Okay, we'll not go there. So, was it A, B, C, or D? Did I give you a D? Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. Let me know right now. You filthy fucks. You got. We'll give it 30 seconds. All right. I can't count to 30, so somebody in the comment section count to 30 and then tell me it's been 30 seconds. In the meantime, what do monkeys know about fashion? You send them down the runway, flinging shit. Ripping genitals off, getting all angry. C was the anal stick grass combo. You know, they might even have some anal beads in there. They might have the fucking family hair dryer. I don't fucking know. They got a bunch of shit up their ass. We'll just put it that way, all right? Shaking that ass, banging that freaking grass. I mean, they could be freaking. I personally, I think it's banana hammocks. I think it's banana hammocks and bikinis. That's just me. Freaking banana hammocks. Oh shit! I'm serious. If I could have been the banana hammocks, I'm not throwing my money down, but I do believe I would if I could. Unfortunately, I don't qualify. But all right, you filthy bastards. The answer, believe it or not, it was the ass grass. That's right. It was C, the ass grass special. Putting some twigs, some berries. Oh, Scragula's coming in with a sniper shot. Big shout out to Eddie. Thanks to Eddie for sending in some news this week. The German circus is now going to be using holographic animals. That's right, elephants, the big attraction, obviously. All I want to know is, are you still able to fuck the animals? Because if not, then I'm just going to go to a different circus. Whoever guessed C, put a check mark on the board for yourself. I'm pretty sure Matt's keeping track of who's winning what, because that's the moderator's job. What are you doing, Bobby Joe? What are you doing, Bobby Joe? Big crazy bitch. Harry, floppy, Bobby Joe, the producer, has just flopped at my feet. with a mighty thump. She is looking adorable as always. I was thinking earlier of the former producers, Jethro and Bubblecom. Good boys. I miss my boys. She's a good girl, though. She's a good girl. She likes to wake me up early in the fucking morning. Telling you right now. There's only one kind of pussy that I want waking me up early in the morning. Maine is in the news, and emu was on the loose for a short period. That's right, human filth. Once again, the big flightless bird romping and stomping all around the Brunswick area. It was eventually found at the hospital and caught with no issues and returned to the owners. In an update from the moderator from Massachusetts, the lizard is still on the loose. The tyrant lizard. He crawls, he slithers. He's the tyrant lizard. And he is, what was his name, Matt? What the hell was the name of that damn lizard that was on the loose? I'm fucking sorry. I can't quite recall the name of the mighty. It's not Gorgor, although Gorgor will be on the loose soon because Gwar is going to be going on tour. Yeah, Gorgor. Smart ass. I wish his name was Gorgor. That would have been fucking hilarious. He has been spotted on his way to Connecticut. He's on the loose and on the run. I'm not sure what those kind of lizards eat. Whether they would eat a house pet or whatever, but still best to be on the lookout. If you see it, call the local authorities. Well, don't call the cops. They'll probably shoot the fucking thing. It is someone's pet, and I do believe it is illegal in the state to have one of those things. I can't think of its name now. Hell yeah, Brian. I am hoping that possibly, maybe, fingers crossed, might be able to swing my ass out that way and go see that show. Go meet up with Brother James. Scrapulous. Hopefully, Sharpie Maximus. Fingers crossed, because I ain't been able to do shit this fucking year. Oh, is it illegal? Ah, okay. My bad. I guess it is illegal, so they probably will just shoot the freaking thing. See, I was thinking that Mass was one of those states where you could have a permit to have one of those. So I know you can have, like, big cat permits in the state of Maine and stuff. Detroit, yeah, that's a haul. That's a little too far. I don't even freaking like going to Pennsylvania these days. Virginia's. It's a long freaking trip. Florida is in the news. Lucky fuckers had the score of a lifetime. I'm telling you right now, I miss all the fun stuff, the good shit this year, other than hanging out with you fucking freaks. I have had fucking some shit luck. Bastards. I'm telling you right now, I would give my left nut to have pulled into this parking lot. For fuck's sake. You all remember the Little Debbie Sharkmobile catastrophe where I wanted to purchase the truck for the shark and the shark alone, but they wouldn't sell the shark without the truck. And they wanted too much for the truck and the shark. Well, some jackasses in Florida found themselves a gigantic, life-size shark. Fully accurate. You know, it was part of the fucking restaurant that had closed down. It was, Joe's Crab Shack. Joe's Crab Shack shut down, so they got rid of the giant shark in the dumpster. I want that shark. So if anybody's in Florida, goose. There you go. It's probably what it's eating is geese. But if you're in Florida and you know who got that shark, I want it. I'm not paying shipping though. They can just ride it up here, paddle it up here. Down here. Whatever. I don't know how the freaking directions work. What are you doing, Bobby Joe? You adorable little brat. Why can't I find fucking sharks? The hell. Florida is also in the news. They are releasing the Robo Bunnies. That's right. Believe it or not, they have an army of robotic rabbits that they are using to combat the python problem. They are, do not go after that goddamn, leave Skippy the bush kangaroo alone. Yeah, sorry about that. Poor Skippy is getting investigated by a lazy producer with claws. Anyways, the Robo Bunnies work by attracting the snakes, which set off a sensor. I'm guessing when the rabbit goes, this is getting crushed and bitten, they know they got a big one. They got one on board. They have, I do believe, an army of these beasts that they have put out into the Everglades. With smart thinking. Smart thinking. Save the real rabbits. Too damn many of them things. I don't have a problem with snakes. I have a problem with invasive species. So, yeah. You know, you filthy humans know. I don't need to explain myself. It's not that complicated. England is in the news. A small town has canceled their fireworks display to let a sleeping walrus catch up on some sleep. That's right, the local legend, the big fat fuck, and just like Lonnie, but only in walrus form, he perches himself upon the beach, right down by the docks. He'll be headed back to Iceland soon, so they decided that just, they'll lay off the fireworks for now. Once he skedaddles, they'll start blowing some shit up. Oh shit, Joker, I hope the freaking weather is good. I'm getting ready to wrap it up here soon, so could be on this end too. I am at pretty much the end of my service date, so sometimes YouTube gets a little sketchy at that point. Superman is in the news. Last week we talked about ICE splitting up families and filling up the goddamn freaking animal shelters. Superman, the new movie, has sparked interest in adopting dogs by 513%. No idea yet, what the statistics are on actual, adoptions or anything, but interest is good. So Get out there and adopt some pets. That's where I got my Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe! Evil Dead 2. I don't know if she appreciates it when I do it, but whatever. She's a great cat. She's a good shit. Rescued her from the shelter. Yeah, it's hard to adopt a flying super dog. You do have a point. But it'd be hard to take care of a flying super dog. So I would just stick to regular dogs or cats or whatever, you know. It's I've got some friends that work in that industry, and it is overwhelming for them. And I feel bad because they've got some amazing animals that are stuck there. And luckily, they're in good company, you know, the people that are taking care of them. It's not a real life. It's fucking, it sucks. In the immortal words of Bob Barker, remember to have your humans spaded and neutered. I mean, your animals, your pets. There she is. Yeah, that would suck ass to get a super dog, to be completely honest with you. That would, like, you thought the mask was bad? You ain't seen shit. You ain't seen shit. Holy fuck, Miss Kitty is still here. I hope she's doing all right, man. I know she was having a rough one for a while there. Get her freaking fattened up. And give her the good stuff. Wrong goddamn music. Lakeville police responded to a possible rabid raccoon. The only problem was they didn't find a rabid raccoon. They found Gerald. That's right, human filth. Gerald, at least that's what they call him. Gerald the raccoon was the nicest little rascal. He wanted to join the police force. He attempted to become a canine cop. That's right, human filth. He even jumped into the car as soon as they told him the voice command. He jumped into the car. He was brought to a local animal shelter. An animal shelter, a local animal rehab center. I think they should have brought him to the fucking local training center and trained that raccoon to be the canine cop. I'm sure they don't have to, but that raccoon had to have seen it. They don't even have to pull out the video. That raccoon, he was young. He probably saw with the shit that went down with the meth pipe raccoon. It was like, I can't do it. I can't lead a life like that. So he's joining up. Let's hope he stays clean and sober. Unlike his cousin Rocky. He's having some pretty rough times from what I've heard. Poor old Rocky. Raycon unit. Jesus Christ. He just needs a pair of Raycons to go with it. The fucking Rams. Goddamn Ricky. Fucking Raykins. Took me a second, Scrogulous. I'm 6 joints in by myself here, so, you know. Fucking Raykins. A newly discovered fungus has been found in Ecuador. Here is your chance to either settle up or to fall behind. in this week's retarded quiz show. Gonna give you 3 answers. 4 answers, that is, and the usual E for everything. A new kind of fungus has been found in Ecuador that has been shown to eat what? Is it A, pussy? Is it B, flesh? Human flesh, perhaps? Is it C, anything that it touches? Or is it D, polyurethane plastic? Or is it E, everything in the list? Which would be everything, which makes no sense, but just fucking roll with it, all right? I'm fucking high. Moderator is going with C. Nobody's going with A. A couple D's in there. I expected some pussy out of you guys, but Joker's going with the B. What could it be? Could be A, B, C, D, or E. E being completely, it's like the cookie in Sensei Seagal's quiz. Kind of a given that it's not correct. The question was, there was a new fungus found in Ecuador that eats what? Naturally, it eats this thing. Is it A, pussy? Is it B? What the hell did I say for B? I don't even remember that. Fuck. The fucking answer is D, all right? It's D. It's polyurethane plastic, which, that's a good thing. That's the second thing in a 2-week span or a week span that has been found to eat plastic naturally. There was the caterpillars, and now we got the freaking fungus. So Mother Nature is kicking some ass and gonna take some fucking names. Oh, you filthy bastards, we done did it again. Another weekend down. The longest running pile of dog shit news show out there. I'm not fucking complaining. Where the hell's the damn music anyways? There we go. That'll work. It has been 277 weeks in a row. That's over 5 years. We're fucking cranking it down. We're having a good time. I'm getting my energy back, getting back into it. Gotta freaking do a few more crazy fucking things for the channel and for a couple more things that are going to be coming up. Obviously, I know you fucking freaks are looking forward to the shit talking hotline. I got to get a hold of the Passover pimp and talk a couple things over with the manager, and should be good to go. Should be good to go. So I'm going to try and upload that this coming week. So look out for that. That's going to be a good one. But if you want to hear the Aussie thing one more time in celebration of Aussie and Hulk Hogan, let me know. I might actually post that. Because I think it's kind of fucking funny. That's just me. What are you doing, Bobby Joe? Come here. Fucking stinky bastard. What are you doing? What are you doing, Bobby Joe? Getting feisty. Oh, shit. What a week. What a week. Yeah, I know, man. 300 will be here before I know it. It's fucking... It's a ways away. It's a ways away, but, you know. Oh, man. No way, Joker. I'm not tagging Brooke Hogan in that. Fuck. Oh, my God. I don't want to... I don't need to get my channel in trouble for that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what YouTube's gonna be like with that kind of bullshit. Although, if I put that it's, you know, they've got a thing that says, "Is this like AI or something that makes someone say or do something that they didn't do or whatever?" I might be able to click that option, and then it'll say at the bottom, freaking. Wow, she might hate her dad, but the lawyers might not appreciate it, is my point. You know what I mean? I don't wanna push it.
Brother, Ozzy went to the grave without telling anyone that I was the on-call backup bassist for Black Sabbath? What a jerk! I really can't believe it, brother!
At first I was like, bloody hell, Hulk Hogan auditioned for Metallica? Unbelievable. Then I hear him saying he was the backup on-call remote-controlled intergalactic bloody fucking bassist for Black Sabbath. And I can't help but wonder if I'm living in a fucking fever dream or I'm having a flashback. Bloody hell, Hulk Hogan playing the bass for bloody Black Sabbath. I must be high as hell. You know, I can't even get through a bloody day without wondering, was I so high that I forgot about the time Hulk bloody Hogan was a member of Black Sabbath? Have I lost my fucking mind, Sharon?
Well, let me tell you something, Ozman. You must have been high as a kite on a windy day, brother. Because I was part of the mega powers that brought the darkness to music and rocked the world. You see, Brother Ozzy, here's what happened. When I was wrestling on Mars, it turned back time because Mars spins slower than Earth. And when time was slowed down, so in that downtime, while in the time-space paradox, I was able to live the dream and play bass with you, brother. And that is how I played bass in Black Sabbath, Brother Ozzy, man. Also, on a side note, brother, yes, you were high as fuck.
Sharon, what in the bloody hell is this hot dog of a man talking about? Black Sabbath never played on bloody Mars. I think I would remember a goddamn concert in space, for fuck's sake. Bloody hell, this has taken a wild turn. Hulk bloody Hogan, a space bass playing astronaut in Black freaking Sabbath. What's next? Did you wrestle Geezer Butler in Hell in a Cell on the Sun? Piss off, man.
I mean, I love you. Oz, man. But dude, we were the mega metal powers when we combined. Least you could do is tell someone about it. I guess it's up to me to spread the word, brother. Rest in peace, Ozzy.
I don't know. I think it's fucking hilarious. Let me know in the comments if you think I should slap together a quick video with just pictures of Ozzy and Hulk Hogan going back and forth. Maybe I can make it where their heads do the thing like South Park where they bounce back and forth kind of a thing. But, yeah. Oh, the goddamn hot dog skinned man. I'm telling you right now. Oh, shit. I have too much fucking fun. Too much fucking fun. Especially with that goddamn thing. I gotta see how much it is for subscription. That might be something I look into. I got ideas. And here's the problem. There's a couple of them that, like the Jerry Springer with Guar in Hell. That would be so much funnier if I fed Jerry Springer into it and got Jerry's voice to sound really good. And then I could do my worst Otis impression. And the Bee Gees, I could probably find something with the Bee Gees. I can figure it out. I don't know if I want to do it though. It's too fucking funny though to not do it at some point. Goddamn freaking. If I only had more freaking time. Anyways, you filthy bastards, if you got any retarded requests, let me know. Might be able to throw something on for you before I hit the fucking shit. Been a hell of a show. Good to have some energy back, even though I did crank out a whole bunch of work in the last day and a half, working at the freaking the Golden Farms, we'll say, the Valhalla of ganja. So next week be even fucking better. You know, it doesn't look like it, but I got some sun. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. I hope you're doing good, Scott. I got to. I'll talk to you and Sam about what I'm thinking about doing, because I get some ideas. All right, I get some fucking ideas. I just got to run and buy some people before I go throwing them out there. If you want to see some of the shit that I got going on the side, some of the stuff, I got a Ko-Fi. You can do a freaking monthly donation. You can do a one-time donation. You can buy some freaking stickers or something there. Check out the Threadless. There's also that. There's all kinds of awesome merch. And trust me when I say it will catch some eyes. It won't catch any fists. Maybe if you're wearing that AIDS shirt, but that's on you. You know, it's on you. But then they might not want to hit you because they're like, oh man, maybe they got AIDS. I don't want to hit this guy if he's got AIDS. You know, backing down from the fight. You got AIDS? Motherfucker, I got AIDS. You got AIDS. We all got AIDS. Welcome to the AIDS generation. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Anyways. AIDS. Should listen to Walker told me I have AIDS and call it a freaking night. But maybe not. We are sponsored by AIDS. God, I'm going to wind up with AIDS one of these days. Good thing I'm not, I can't get AIDS. Space AIDS, that's another story. That is a whole nother story. Anyways, you filthy bastards. One for the road. I still got one for the road. I'm going to save that bad boy for a little later. But, yeah, I'll throw on Walker told me I had AIDS. Told me I have AIDS just because. That song rocks. That song cracks me up. Never stops making me laugh. And you know what? Spoiler alert. That little son of a bitch that signed that shit, told me he had AIDS. Haley Joe fucking don't have AIDS boy. Osmond or whatever his name is. Is he part of the Osmond Partridge family or whatever it is there? The Osmond incest family. Anyways, little motherfucker does not have AIDS. He's in Happy Gilmore 2. Spoiler alert. Little shithead. Boy, did that piss me off. That fucking... I've got AIDS. My autograph will be worth all kinds of money someday because I have AIDS and I'm going to die. You fucking liar. Newsflash. Never trust somebody with AIDS. Unless they really have AIDS. And then you can trust them with some secrets because they're not going to be around for very much longer. Whoops, that's not what I was supposed to. Sorry, it's been a long day. It's been a long fucking day. We're not getting high with Bigfoot. What the hell's Walker? God damn you.
It was a normal night.
No.
I was visiting Uncle Cordell Walker on his ranch with Uncle
Corey
Ray.
Feldman, easy down.
Walker is a Texas Ranger who fights bad guys every day. He took me to the side, told me he had something to say. That's when he told me. He told me I had AIDS. Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day. Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day. I got what? I may just be a kid, but I took the news like a man. I know Walker can cure my AIDS. He can kick the cancer out of my Uncle Dan. Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day. Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day. I got what?
Evidently he doesn't.
Walker ruined my life that day when he told me that bad news. If I wasn't 10 years old, I would have pounded down some booze. My only hope is a roundhouse kick from Dr. Walker today. Everyone come together and pray, 'cause Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day. Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day. I got what? I may just be a kid, but I took the news like a man. I know Walker can cure my AIDS. He can kick the cancer out of my Uncle Dan. I got what? I may just be a kid, but I took the news like a man. I know Walker can cure my AIDS. He can kick the cancer out of my Uncle Dan. I got what? Walker ruined my life that day when he told me that bad news. If I wasn't 10 years old, I would have pounded down some booze. My only hope is a roundhouse kick from Dr. Walker today. Everyone come together and pray, 'cause Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day. Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day. I got one.
Walker told me I had AIDS.
Walker ruined my life that day when he told me that bad news. If I wasn't 10 years old, I would have pounded down some booze. My only hope is a roundhouse kick from Dr. Walker today. Everyone come together and pray, 'cause Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day. Walker told me I have AIDS. He told me that day. I got what?
Walker told me I had AIDS.
That's right, Walker out there breaking kids' hearts. Goddamn guy, what the hell is he doing? Have you no shame, Walker? Have you no shame? Have you no soul? Your roundhouse kicked it out of him. Anyways, you filthy bastards. We have come a long ways. We were all the way over there. Now we're all the way here. Over here. Smoked a whole lot of weed. Got a whole lot of news out of the way. Still got some leftovers from this week to scrape into next week. Goddamn, never ends. Never fucking ends. Well, I mean, the show does, because it's time to fucking shut this bitch down. But I do appreciate you freaks tuning the fuck in. You are the best. Oh, Jesus, I'm not answering the damn phone. Fuck that. It's too fucking late. Too damn late. Anyways, thanks to the moderators, Joker, freaking Scrapulous, the moderator, the original, the one, the only, Mr. Moderator. I'm sure he's keeping track of who's winning what We'll continue this next freaking week. Joker, I hope you feel better. I hope freaking get check the fuck out soon. Don't let me forget tomorrow. I got to check and see. I might just have to make a separate, go on freaking separate incognito tab or something. I might, unless I got more credits. I gotta squeak out that doctor's note for you from Seagal. I got fucking wicked sidetracked with all the everything going on, so freaking barely got the Aussie thing thrown together this morning. Yesterday. Freaking. Anyways, check out Happy Gilmore 2. That movie's fucking awesome. I was thoroughly impressed. I'm not gonna do a review on it. I'm just gonna tell you that I really liked it. It was better than I thought it would be. It wasn't what I expected, but it was in some aspects kind of what I was expecting, and then some. And it was fucking awesome. It was really a fun movie. So check it out. Let me know. Maybe I'll put a poll up. See if you liked it, if you hated it, if you thought it was a hole in one. Always interesting to know what the freaks think. Because, not everybody shares the same passion. I got some people that fucking hate movies that I think are fucking great. And they're just like, despise the movies, which is funny. We talked about that earlier, but, to each their own. Some people can't watch my show, so I'll catch you freaks later. I am your host with the most STDs, the fattest newbies, and I still get a couple over there, but I am humongous fungus of Humongous. I'll be smoking the trees and spread the disease. I'm twisting my tongue because I'm fucking high as hell and the night is still young. Shit. Until next time, you filthy bastards, stay safe, stay stupid. Keep it between the mayo and the mustard, unless you're going to Brown Town. And in that case, tell that dirty bastard, Dirty Dave, that I said hi. Because he's always headed into the freaking parkas. I'll catch you next time. Goddamn cat hair in my freaking mouth. Always something. Anyways, watch up when you're done, you filthy freaks. Hail the fungal freaks. Until next time. You find that damn button and you'll drop the kids off at the fucking pool. Where the hell is it? Get out of there with that shit. Come on. There we go. Catch you later, freaks.